This is brilliant. Very high graphical fidelity.
You can only see
It'll
3
load in a
pixels.
second. Mine's already loaded, so.
Now, what the hell is a pixel? What the hell you talking about, boy?
Okay, I zoom in and out and then it work.
Okay.
We ended off on the start of the thing, right?
Yep, we're at the top of the turn order. So, let me get
Boy,
my
top
notes
of
here.
turn.
Last we left off, you guys.
There was a really bewildered and badly hurt guard getting absolutely butt fucked by a snake man and
Sort of.
skittering fire.
The snake had to
Something
be
like-
healed because he got gut punted by like 7.62 at point blank.
Sounds like Tarkov.
Yeah, God. So, Wondrous Company advancing in parallel with your commando unit on the perimeter of this unknown castle. Thanks to the astute and educated rock-licking eyes of the party, you were able to devise that this castle was specifically from 1407, built in the summer, possibly contributing to its very rundown nature and hasty construction, even for its time period. At the moment, it is in ruins, and you can assume any other ruins in the area are equally broken down.
Any ruins in the area are in ruins.
They're an even more ruin than normal ruin.
You're a
my
ruin.
God.
And you guys, wow, it is raining. You guys opted to advance into the kind of perimeter ruin and eliminate the patrol so that you can better sneak into the assumed main compound, the main sort of center of the fortress. You made contact, you engaged, and with a little bit of back and forth and some stressful decision making, we pick up where we last left off. You guys in the middle at the top of the turn order assaulting the remaining guards. There is a Gnoll who is going hog wild on one of the 2 guards who our fairy used which spell was it? It was a mind control spell to convince him, Crown of Madness, to fire on his own friend. And
Which
there's
I'm on level spells now.
Gotcha. And there's another guard currently going face to face with a kobold and a large Yuan-Ti snakefolk before him as they are duking it out. So, we resume now from there. Whoop.
Whoop.
Whoop. Bamsis. And we pick up Leroy. You're at the top of the turn order. What do you do?
Leroy Copeland!
Having observed the confrontation from afar, just enjoying the spectacle, taking my sweet time, looking for an opportunity to present itself. I see that the guard has his back to me as he confronts the snake man before him that magically appeared out of thin air. And I decide this is a perfect opportunity to do the cowardly thing and shoot a man in the back. Though at this point, I wouldn't call it cowardly because, the fight's been engaged, and this is part of the battlefield chaos. Sometimes shit happens for a reason.
It's an opportune target.
And I believe I'm close enough to engage this target, so...
What is the range of your pistol, sir?
Well, so here's my question. Can I move and shoot, or is that
You can.
2 action? Okay.
You can move and shoot. So every turn, just so we can kind of go over this again, in classic D&D, you get a move function, a action, a bonus action, and at times an item interaction. With these, obviously, your actions would consist of your attacks, your particular item uses, your action economy, spells, and casting. Bonus actions are smaller things, certain reload perks, cantrips, instantaneous spells, smaller attacks, offhand attacks with your non-primary hand, and then of course your movement. And you can do these in pretty much any order. If you want to go bonus action, movement, action, action, bonus action, movement, then the other 2, entirely up to you. You are also able to split up your movement. If you want to move 10 feet, action, move 20 more feet, bonus action, that is also an option.
So in this case, I do note that I can close with the opposing foe, and so I walk forward to the extent of my range, and whistling, I wish I was in Dixie. Hooray, hooray. I round the corner and pull my pistol and aim it at the opposing. That's a null, right?
No, that is a guard. The
And
only
regular
null
guard.
is
All right.
over down on the other part. That's just a regular rifle.
All right. So I point my pistol, my revolver, in the direction of the guard that is facing my comrade in arms, and
Click.
do. Which one am I rolling again?
It would
pistol?
be your pistol, yep. Ooh, that definitely hits. So on the status bar on the right where it shows the result, you'll click the word itself for the pistol, the 19s. There we go. Hey, okay. So Leroy kind of strolls around the corner here, pulls his friggin' auto 1917 out of the little holster on his hip, aims it sort of offhand, and puts a shot right into the center of this dude's back. He yells out. He's starting to like kind of crumple over on himself, but is still barely standing. This guy has taken multiple hits. What else would you like to do?
Kick him in the dick. No.
I was gonna say, don't. I think I got a bonus action
You do
here.
still have your bonus action. What you
Okay.
can do with your bonus action is you can take another shot, but you have to remove your proficiency. Your proficiency
Okay.
bonus, which is a +2, or you can do something else that involves using a bonus action, if you would like to, or you can pass turn.
I'll take another shot. I'll take another shot at the man. I need to
Alright.
put him down to save my comrade. My comrade's been,
Hit and healed, and I need to make sure he stays on his feet.
Yeah. Give me
So-
another
For
shot,
you would be
we'll just-
1d20 plus 2.
He just rolls the regular one, and we just minus the 2 from it.
Okay, that works too.
Yeah. That's a 14. That's a hit. All right. I'm pretty sure you can do 1 damage because he has 1 health left. So walking around the corner, Hatsu, you just see him kind of stroll, pull the pistol out, and just put a hammer pair into this guy's back as he drops in front of you.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
You're
well,
welcome,
damn!
sir.
Finally, it was a tough bastard.
I'd say you owe me some gumbo when this is all said and done, sir.
Will do, sir.
All right.
Owes him some gumbo when this is all Dumbo.
Shut.
Get out. Get out.
get out. Get out.
Leave.
We now get to these two, as the guard still has his crown of madness, is going to raise up his rifle and try to give a rifle butt stroke towards the knoll. Let's roll here. Where'd my dice go? There's my dice. Hello, dice.
Weird way to say that, but hey, whatever.
Well, he's
I'm
gonna
gonna stroke him
butt-
with my butt.
Yeah. You ever heard of a butt stroke of the rifle? That's when you hit him with the butt of the rifle. It's a stroke of the butt.
By the way, the sky has opened up here.
Oh, cool. It's still raining here. He tries to stroke the knoll's butt. It does not work. He's
Wait.
gonna battle step here. So another fun thing, a battle step is what I like to call it, as long as you don't leave somebody's range of attack. Now this knoll having a melee weapon can attack 5 feet in any direction of it, correct? As long as you stay within that 5 feet, you're technically doing a battle step, like a side step. You're not leaving so you can't take an opportunity attack. So when you are up close and tight with someone, you can move 5 feet to the left, right, or kind of beside them if you have to, and if you have the space to do so. Oh god, we get to saving.
then-
Wow, you guys rolled low.
Oh, is he still under my spell?
He is.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna move forward, and I can't get too far. That's more Mississippi than Alabama.
You're sounding more masculine than I last remember.
Well,
I can
you
actually
see,
understand her.
the voice changer I was using, it actually had too much delay and caused me some issues. So I'm gonna
You already
move.
had those.
Wow, rude.
Shit.
I'll move about 30 feet up. We should be right there.
Alright.
And with my action, actually, let me check one more thing. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. So what I'm gonna cast is Blade Word on myself. So until the end of my next turn, I have resistance against bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage, and that actually will be the rest of my turn.
That also does work, even though it's traditionally for blades. Bullets do piercing damage, so it does work towards bullets as well. Something to remember.
I mean, it just says by weapon attacks. It doesn't say melee.
Exact. Peter! Peter!
Ah.
Cossack, you're bullying a poor kobold who pulled off a shot before Leroy finished the guy off. What do?
I was not bullying him. I was supporting him in his endeavors.
It is
Is he still crumpled on the ground crying from
He is laying on his
Shooting
back,
somebody?
staring up at the sky with his arms out at his sides.
Oh.
would grabbing him constitute my only action?
No, it'd be technically an item interaction to kind of like hoist him up onto your shoulder. How are you trying to pick him up?
I was just gonna run over to him, grab him, and drag him up to the wall.
I'll consider that a item interaction.
Okay.
It will cost your movement, but the bit of
Yeah.
movement that it requires, so like minus 10 feet. But yeah, you can go over, kind of take him by the shoulder and the scruff of his neck and kind of drag him over to the wall.
Grab him by his shirt collar. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
Apart from that, do I have line of sight on... Let me grab the measurement device and remove it from
The
circle.
two
Do I
guys
have...
up on the landing?
Yeah.
You do not. You'll have to go to the edge of the wall, either there or there.
Well, that would be 20 feet movement, so... This whole section right here is too tall, then?
Yeah. Pretty much the only tall section of the entire complex.
Don't you wish you were tall Russian?
He's sort of tall.
Taller than average. I'm just gonna move my remaining 10 feet along the wall a little bit here.
Alright. You
It'll
kind of
be the
drag
end
the
of my turn.
kobold out of the open, get him into cover, prop him against the wall, and then start making your way along it.
Prop him against the wall, tap him on the shoulder. Good shot!
Thanks.
Oh.
Sitting against the wall now, like the fucking like spread stance, like his fucking wrists resting on the tops of his knees. That's how he's sitting against the wall.
Just contemplative sitting. We now get to the Null. Null's gonna give a big old meaty swing. God damn, it's a nat 20. Okay, let me pull up my stats here and make sure.
It's so fucking Jover for
Oh,
that poor
Luke.
bastard.
Rest
I
in
forgot
peace.
one thing during my movement.
What's that?
Since I was up in the tree, I moved 30 feet out, but I didn't move down because trigonometry rules would say that I actually didn't move that far. So I'm still about however distance I was up in the tree, up in the air.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm assuming most of the time you're gonna be at least 5 to 10 feet off the ground on average, unless stated higher. Let's see. Where is this guy's weapon? Where did it go? What happened to it? What is this? I don't understand. Ah, there it is. Okay. Ah, I am smart. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional, I swear. Holy sh... Alright.
Rip.
So, a nat 20 doubles the roll. They rolled maximum, so this guy takes 24 bludgeoning damage. His remaining 3 health and the little World War I era helm on his head is no match for the stick with a rock tied to it. As
Knock his head off.
yeah, this guy gets. His head is in his torso. He gets cudgeled and drops to the ground before the gnoll turns. Will move 5 feet and is going to roll his acrobatics.
Now, first, I gotta know, does Sabine get splattered from the flattened man?
I imagine there's enough of a coat and fur that there's minimal splattage.
That and I'm kind of up in the air right now.
That too. Sabine, what is your AC? Is it higher than 15?
That is, no.
Ooh, okay. So this Knoll's gonna do sort of a basketball point jump. He rolled an 18 on his acrobatics as he jumps up 10 feet to swing at you and try to hit you. You take 6 damage as the rock
I
club
take 3 damage.
3 damage. Smart. You take an impact to like your right ankle and your boot. It just kind of fuck, and you like spin in place for a half second as he lands back on the ground, is snarling and just ready to go. Torin, buddy, pal, little bean, little mango, how you doing?
Torin is gonna look at the trees for a moment, pull out his handkerchief, try
Happy
to wipe the soot marks off from around the barrel of the gun.
Oh.
Check the mag, reload it, and put it away.
All right.
All with really awkward movements.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
You fucker. Let's see, let me remember how to get there. There it is. Oh yeah.
Wow. Yeah, articulate little kobold hands are very good at assembling and cleaning and detailing small arms, it seems.
Kobolds are definitely tinkerers in their
Yeah.
background.
Even though he's in shock, he's just
Even though he's in
expertly just cleaning the gun.
This is his fidget device, is a pistol. He's just articulating it and working it and puts it back in the little bitty chest holster he's got. Would you like to do anything else this turn, or
Go back to looking at the clouds and turn.
make me a perception check?
What? Oh, there's all my good rolls. Great.
So, your eyes hyper-focusing on anything other than the battle going on. That cloud looks kind of like a bunny. It's like there's a bunch of mashed potatoes and like a bunny head is kind of peeking over the mashed potato mountain at you, and it's just sticking out among the kind of bluish gray sky. There's a happy little bunny up there.
Damn, now I'm hungry. This day can't get any worse.
Now the
Hachu.
kobold is hungry.
Oh no. Hachu, you are up. Hachu. Aku. Shape-shifting, stealthy master of snaking.
Snake!
Yeah, the
Snake!
mastering of taking
Yourself,
shots, though, apparently.
Fooled by a Mosna Gaunt warrior.
He's fine, though. I healed him.
Mostly. What are you doing?
All
Hachu?
right. Well, hang on, let me get the measurement tool out. And go that. That's too far. Okay. I'm gonna move over. Oh wait, nope. Let me select the right tool to actually move my guy over. There you go.
Alright. Yeah, move over, kind of place your shoulder up against the wall. What you doing with this movement?
Can I see? Can
You
I see him
see
over
him.
here?
Yep, they're on a somewhat elevated platform. You can see him clear as day. He just jumped up like a literal hyena trying to swing and imagining to clip the ferry.
All right. I should have checked what
It's like
all my
when you do that-
magical things are first.
It's like when you do that thing with your fingers where you flick someone and you just get the tip of your fingers, but they're going real fast and it hurts a little bit.
Yeah.
It's like that, but with a giant club.
Ah, fuck. Stubbed her toe.
Faster in the shin.
Oh. Hits hard enough, hits you in the
Fine,
kneecap,
there
and
we
kick
go.
yourself in the back of the head.
I'm reading the description of something real quick. Hold on. I don't remember what it does.
Not allowed. You can't do that.
I'm not doing it out loud. Don't worry.
The snake is pulling out his voodoo.
Yeah, I'm gonna
wizard
cast a
book.
spell on. I'm just reading which one it is.
Alright. Flipping
So
through the
I didn't check
pages
the
of this
beforehand.
like ugly looking voodoo book. Just fuck. Where is it?
Come on now, I can't. I should have left markers in this damn thing.
The wizard snake with the pistol in hand looking at his spell book. I can't read.
Just imagine furious, stressed.
Here we
cage
go.
flipping.
I'm a cast.
I hope he can read.
I'm a
He really
cast
isn't
Toll of
interested.
the Dead
Ah,
on him.
okay. Click the Toll the Dead spell for me. I believe he has to make a save.
And do I just do that?
Yep, you just click on the
Oh,
spell itself.
cast. Oh, I can cast at what level? I think I just
Sure.
cast it at level 1 right now. Isn't that right? I don't.
If you want to use a level 1 spell slot, you can upcast it to level 2 if you would like, but it would use the level 2 spell slot. So those numbers you got in your spells is how many spells you can cast within those different levels.
Okay.
So you can upcast it at 2, or you can cast it at its base, which is 1.
Yeah, I'll just cast it at 1.
Alright. So necromantic voodoo energy spirals out of his book, goes across his hand, shoots out towards this guy. I need to make a wisdom throw. Wisdom save. Good thing
Did
he's
he
got a
make any
minus
help?
2.
And if the target is missing any hit points, it takes a 1d12 instead.
Roll me a d12.
Alright.
I gotta set up some macros.
Nah. You just manually roll. Oh!
Damn.
Wait. Hey.
Did I do that wrong?
Roll 1 d12. If you roll
Oh,
a d12,
whoops.
the only result you're gonna get is 12, mother.
Oh,
I was like, that was a really good. Wait.
there you go.
There we go. That's more like it.
What?
You cheating bastard. Alright, you see necrotic energy creep over this wolf. He lets out a little bit of a yell and a howl as he kind of shrivels up into himself for a half moment, thrusting his arm out in anger, and there's necrotic sort of rot swinging about him. Leroy, back at the top of the turn order.
Well, with my opponent ahead of me, deceased, and my comrades saved, and Gumbo secured in the future, I decide to holster my weapon and proceed forward further into the ruin to the extent of my ability.
Alright, make your movement.
You always have the choice to use your action to do double movement.
That too. You can always double your movement with a dash. You sacrifice your action to move twice your normal speed.
Well, then, do I need to roll for that?
Nope. Given to you.
Okay.
But you just can't do an action that turn.
Yeah.
Alright, well then, yeah, I will run, which I don't think is very gentlemanly, but I will run to see.
Speed walk.
A brisk
Just-
You
jaunt.
just kept on running.
I will move quickly further down the length of the wall into the ruin. Yes, thank you for touching me so inappropriately, sir.
Oh, madam,
He's
thank you
gonna
very much.
firmly grasp you.
So with a hand on top of his head, holding his hat down, he does a brisk little jaunt over, and you find yourself in the southern part of the ruins. It's pretty, it's old, it's ruins.
And under my
southern
breath,
part,
I
as it
mutter,
should
all
be.
your base belong to us.
I like to imagine he did the old man caught in the rain run.
Oh,
Hang on. You see this right here? This is the Mason-Dixon line of the ruins.
Are we all up north?
That's what we call
Hey, I
Mason.
cut myself on
Mason
the wrong
Dixon.
side of this border.
Lord have mercy on your soul. Y'all need Jesus. That's what y'all need.
alrighty. We now go to, he's dead. Sabine! This knoll is
I'm
snarling and
gonna
angry
myself-
beneath you.
I'm gonna
What?
fly myself over his head, because at this point I'm assuming he's landing back on his feet.
Yep.
So I'm gonna fly over his head and basically just drop down right behind him, because I know that my allies are shooting from the other side,
Yep.
and though I trust their abilities, I do not want to get clipped by a stray bullet. And with that, I'm going to 1 second.
Do 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 do.
Yeah.
Do 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 do.
Oh, not that I don't trust his abilities, but in the spirit of self-preservation, I'm going to give one of my bardic inspiration dice
Ooh.
to Peter,
Hell yeah.
and that takes a bonus action. And as I land, I'm going to stab him, or I'm
Make-
going to attempt to stab him and miss.
You take your Long John Silver toothpick sword and try to give a nice little "sah" towards him, and he just kind of raises his hind leg up as you pass his leg and retract, and he kind of looks over his shoulder at you.
By the way, my specific bardic inspiration was me doing a little dance in the air, and basically as I moved over him, I twirled in this little dance as I landed. And Peter, you feel
Interpretive
so
dance.
inspired by that.
Very inspiring dance, much like Nutcracker.
Holy shit.
I have danced a Nutcracker before, so it would be in time and in fashion for me.
That's the fallback that Peter has. He can only get inspiration from things that are Russian.
Yes.
The death of the czars. There we go.
Do you want me to shoot you?
Alright. Having flown over, done a little twirl to inspire the Russian like a sugar plum fairy, landing, trying to stab with the toothpick sword and missing. We now go to Peter.
Alright, if I move over to here, can I peek around this corner, or do I have to be all the way out in the...
You can. If you move to that, you would be at the corner in cover. And
Okay.
you'd be able to kind of peek around it.
Peter, there is the inspiration guidelines, just so you can see what you get.
Get a D6, I believe, on a roll of your choice.
Okay, so it's add 1d6 to the roll, right?
Yeah. You can
That
roll it
is
after the roll is made, however, I believe. Yeah.
Yes. But after the roll is made, but before you say which one it is,
Yeah.
or whether it passes or fails. I am going to cast Bullet on the hyena thing.
Give me
And-
bullet.
Take a shot with my Winchester.
Pulls out his Russian tooled calibered Winchester lever action. Oh shit, peeks the corner, racks it, fires a shot, catches him right in the center of the back. Give me damage.
Reduce my ammunition count.
Can you add D6 to damage?
Unfortunately, no.
Big sad.
It's
would be
only attack, ability check, or saving throw.
Yeah, you catch this guy in the top right of the shoulder. He flinches back, lets out another little hyena yelp and cackle, and is just getting real pissed off, realizing he's getting shot in the front and attempted to be stabbed in the back. What would you like to do? You still have your bonus action. And more movement.
Yeah, if I remember right, I still have I put my bayonet on at the start of the fight, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Okay. In that case, I think I'm just gonna roll back around the corner.
Alright, you kind of slink back and get back into cover. No, the Nolly Null. Seeing you slink back around, is going to turn around, going to go two-handed with this motherfucker, and is going to make a swing on Sabine. Yeah. Does a 13 hit?
It does not. And also, Baron took off her diaper, so I go get her a new one.
Uh-oh.
But 13 does not hit me.
Free yourself from the confines of pants. Be free.
I thought that was like
To the
immediately session relevant at first, and I was like, "What?
What? Why? It's like, yo, what the hell? It's like,
What does that have to do with this fight?"
Torin, you are up. That bunny cloud looks awful cute.
Yeah. He's not looking at the clouds anymore. Now he's like looking at his trees and the hands and trying to figure out where that ringing is coming from.
Oh. Give me a give me a charisma save.
can he? Can I see him over the wall
I
right
feel
here?
like that
Well,
should be like
is he just over this half wall from me?
He's over the wall, but considering he's already small and sitting, and the wall's about 8 feet tall, this one in particular, nah, you can't see him.
Okay, never mind.
Oof. Yeah, the context of all this going on is it's not enough for you to break again or start having a rough time, but you're struggling a little bit with the overall everything.
Yeah, that's it. The ringing's getting louder for some reason, though.
Oh.
What the fuck?
Hachu, bottom of the turn order, you're up.
Alright,
Ferry
well-
almost got Gallaghered by the Rocknull.
Gallagher. That's what. That's a description.
Y'all want a melon? That's a good way to age date people. Make a Gallagher reference, see if they know what it is.
Huh?
The couch roach.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck.
Gonna hit him with Toll the Dead again?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and.
Alrighty, let me see if he makes
Also,
a
I can't.
save. He rolled a 1. Roll me that d12, sir.
I didn't save that.
Is that double damage?
Nope. Fortunately not.
What?
R
Did I do it
slash
wrong?
1d12 slash R.
Ah, fuck's sakes.
We're not on Reddit.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna make that subreddit now.
R slash 1d12. D&D things that are never used and obscure.
Alright.
Ah, 5 damage, okay.
There
This
actually
guy-
is a subreddit that's r-1d12.
Oh god, it's all the obscure, mostly unused shit. More necrotic energy wraps around this guy as he starts to yelp out in pain. Leroy, you are up. You're in the southern part, checking out the nice little tree that has sprung up in the middle and some of the ruins. What do? Oh god.
I cannot see any.
You can't see any
I
of the
cannot-
combat from here, unfortunately.
Yeah, I can hear combat coming from part of the compound to my west. To my right, but I cannot seem to see anything going on in front of me. So I decided to make for the sound of combat going on to my right. And use my action to take a brisk walk,
Do a little jaunt over.
as is gentlemanly and right for a man of my status, and make for the stairs.
Alrighty, move yourself to the stairs. Meow. We now get to Deadman. Sabine, you're up. He tried to splat you with the rock. He is standing before you. He is double necrotic melted. He's not doing very well. What do?
I hit the wrong button. Well, you see, I think in this situation, the best thing that I can do is stabby stab, and if he's still alive, stabby stab some more.
Give him the stabby stab.
do the Lego Star Wars double jump, come straight
That
down.
hits. Hey! Thank you,
Finally
music.
did.
Perfect timing.
Oh, that was why I can't hear the music. I don't have the stream open. That
Oh
would
my
explain
God.
that.
My
I was
God.
like, I don't hear any music. What is he talking about? Oh, right.
Can I say how I kill him?
Yeah. How do you like to stab him? How would you like to do the poke?
First off, what languages does he speak? Does he speak Common?
They speak
Would I know
hyena.
that?
They do not speak common, or at least these ones haven't.
Surprise, motherfucker. Some fries, motherfucker.
It's not really surprised when he's facing her.
So, with my left hand, I pour it down to my boots and say to him, though he probably doesn't understand, "Oh no, my shoe's untied." As he looks down, I spear my rapier through his mouth into his brain, pull out, and turn around as I throw the blood off.
Nice. Yeah, the gnoll effectively drops to the ground, a big heavy fluff on the ground. As we can now clear the turn order, everybody is able to start coming out of their cover. As combat has ended, you guys have effectively secured one of the minor outlying structures. You now have time to recollect, potentially heal, check things over. What would you each like to do?
All right. As I watched the gnoll drop after being stabbed by a literal toothpick.
It's not that small. I'm still about like 3'6", so it's not like toothpick status. It's more like chopstick status. Maybe a bit bigger.
A literal chopstick.
It's a big chopstick.
I'm going to top off my rifle as I walk over to Torin, and I'm going to reach my hand down to pull him up from his sitting position.
You kind of reach down, grab by the scruff, and just kind of...
No. Like, I'm
bring him
reaching
to
my
his
hand out
feet.
for him to grab.
Ah, okay. Tor.
Does anybody here require healing?
Torin looks up, but he doesn't take it. He just kind of looks up at you. He's got. Wait, I got it. One second. You know, I've read so many books about war. I've studied it profusely. I've been near the weapons. I've done it all. And I've never seen this. And I didn't like this.
The only people who really like this are madmen. It is something that does need to be done from time to time.
I'll get over it. It takes your hand.
Sugars,
Alright.
why don't you get yourselves over here and we can kind of talk about this in group?
Alrighty.
I'm gonna take the long way around, and I'm gonna loot this guy on the way.
So we're allowed to move together. We're not costing action here or anything.
Turn order is
Okay.
dropped. You can move freely. As you go over towards the dead guy that's taken a couple pistol rounds and been lit the fuck up, you take a knee,
I
start
had
looking
acid
him
spit
over.
on him.
Acid spit on him as well. Uniform's not really recoverable. The dragon pelt on his shoulder, or not, bear pelt is unusable.
Damn, he had a track pelt.
Nah,
Jeez.
The bear pelt on him is unusable. His rifle is damaged and kind of fucked up. You do recover 5 more rounds of ammo off him.
Okay.
But outside of that, this guy, just like the others, no information, no identification, no extra stuff other than mission applicable gear. And it seems, again, like these guys have no cooking gear, no camping gear. They're purely in a guard and combat pose, suggesting this is purely a rotational outpost.
Okay. So, as I come over to the rest of the group, I'm gonna... Oh, wait, no, never mind. Leroy came over to me. Leroy, did you see any kind of... Or, sorry, Mr. Copeland, did you see any kind of campfire or camping site around here?
I can't say for sure, sir. I was too busy watching the action unfold in front of me. And to be honest, can I roll a perception for smell?
Are you trying to smell? What are you trying to smell?
Sniff the air, smell smoke, or anything that would give away that there is a
Give me
campfire.
investigation.
Okay.
Take a big whiff.
Ooh. Give me a survival roll. So you kind of try to smell and you realize it smells like Null, it smells like some gunpowder, it smells like a little bit of recent action, a dead body, a melting dead body next to you. But past all that, you're able to use that southern sniffer a little bit better. And you do smell what seems like kind of a... It's not a wood smell. It's not burning wood. If you had to take a guess... burning fur, perhaps? Coming a little bit from the sort of southeast of you.
So while I'm standing there talking to Mr. Piotr,
Chuikov.
Mr. Chekhov.
Mr. Chekhov.
While I'm talking to my imperialist comrade here, I pause and do a little sniffing, my mustachioed nose twitching back and forth as I kind of look around, trying to determine the direction that it's coming from. And eventually I look off to the south of us and I say, well, I don't smell any wood fire per se, but there's a rather peculiar smell, a scent of fur. It smells like hair being burned, if you understand where I'm coming from, sir. Perhaps we could check it out and see what the source is.
So wait, I thought we were coming from the south to this place. I thought south was the top of the map. Did I have that wrong this whole time?
No, you had it right. You guys approached this particular thing from the north.
Okay, but we're heading south to north on the big
south
map.
heading Zax, going south.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll move you on over to the regional map and show you where you are at currently.
Okay.
So
Can I...
All right, here. You kind of swung around wide and you're approaching the assumed central location from the northwest.
Okay. Before we transit back to this map, can I loot the other guy for ammo?
You can. Give me a investigation.
What if I don't?
Oh. You find 10 more rounds on this guy.
2 and 2 and 3.
No other information.
Almost at a real combat load.
Hey.
Is there any chance of, or is there any need in cutting the ears off of kobolds for trophies or anything like that?
I'm sorry. You mean the Knolls?
Sorry, the Knolls. I've been reading.
Yes, human ears.
Kobolds?
Fucking excuse me!
First of all, do kobolds even have ears?
Personally, I find that kind of rude. I would say that's...
You
The
can cut off
Knolls.
the ears of the Knolls if you wish. At the moment, you don't know if they provide any specific effect or ability, but it is something you can do and add to your inventory. You would have 4 of them.
Is there? Do I know of anybody who collects Knoll ears or like
You don't
payment
know
or anything like
offhand. However, if you were to look to Hachu and bring him into the mention of it, Hachu would be able to make an Arcana roll.
Hachu, dear, can you come over here, please?
Yeah, sure thing. What do you need?
Do you happen to know if cobalt ears provide any ingredients in alchemical means?
What?
Yeah, I mean Knoll ears. I'm reading a book about kobolds, and one of the people keeps talking about taking their ears, and so my fault.
Why did you cut
Do
their ears
kobolds
off?
even have ears? I thought they had horns.
We
And we're like lizards.
Technically, we do. They're internal.
Yeah, but you don't have, like, ears to cut off.
No, that's disturbing.
Exactly. So why would you ever cut off kobold ears? Never mind.
Maybe kobolds are different in different the species of lore. Regardless,
Kobolds don't have ears.
you happen to know if gnolls happen to have any specific alchemical ingredients or something like that you can glean from their ears or their teeth or anything of that nature?
Before you answer that, Hachu, do you have ears? Like external ones, or are they just like holes?
Well, believe it or not, I do have ears. They're little holes on the side of my head.
Yeah, just like holes. You can't cut off a hole.
What about the some part of a hole?
Well, to answer your question, Sabine, I might know something. Let me take a look at them.
Hachu, give me that Arcana.
We're gonna pull up the regular map again, or
Yeah, I can pull
I'm
it
still
back
looking
up
at I'm still looking at the area map. Arcana is this? I just click it, right?
Yep.
Correctly.
You just click it. Give it a little click. Why is your advantage turned on?
That's
you
a
turned
good
it
question.
on for him last
Oh,
session. If you
yeah.
got to turn it back off.
Did you turn on your advantage?
You want to just take the 19?
Yeah, we'll just take the 19. Either or works. Both of them pass. Looking at the gnolls, you realize their teeth usually can be used in a lot of jewelry and some mixes. Their coats aren't really worth harvesting too often. Sometimes people do enjoy gnoll skulls, since they are denser and heavier and stronger. They usually make for good ornaments, goblin armor sometimes, things of that sort. As far as the ears go, at their base, they're not really worth anything, but there are some particular corners where you have seen some of the sort of alchemical workers, some of the potion makers often will have gnoll ear on hand in their stock. However, you are unfamiliar with exactly how it's used. But you do know it is definitely a component.
Okay, well, you can definitely use some of it. I'm not too familiar with gnolls personally, but you could take their teeth for like the personal usage, nothing real fancy.
Personal usage. Sorry.
You could take it as a macabre trophy.
I guess
Yeah, what the lizard said.
I guess that'll work. Question: does anybody just have like a machete or machete type blade around?
No.
I'll take the bayonet off my rifle and hand it to her.
I'll just use my dagger. Thank you, though. I hand it back to him.
Suit yourself.
Practically is
I'll take my
machete-sized
dagger
on you.
and start kind of like essentially cutting around the neck to try to get the whole head off the gnoll.
What are you doing?
Well, you see, if there are alchemical attributes to these creatures, most of them can be gained from the head, the eyeballs, the teeth. So I figure if we just take the whole head, it's actually a lot easier than trying to poke things out individually.
And who's going to carry it? You? It's as big as you.
It is not. I'm not that small, though I do have to hold it with two hands. I figure we can find our British commandos, and maybe they can hold on to it for us.
As
We
you
are
say
walking
that,
around with a head.
as you say that, you do realize from tip of nose to back of head, it is about 2 feet long.
See, it's not bigger than me. I do have to hold it with two hands. Maybe we can get the commandos over here, though, so I don't have to drag it over to them.
Somehow, I do not think the commandos will be happy with having to carry around our
If we're the elite group, they can at least carry my damn heads for me.
Why are you like this?
You'll see this is what I mean about the mad people in combat.
I'm not doing this out of combat. I'm doing this out of the ability to better study these creatures, which you as a researcher would probably understand, as well as to not let anything go to waste. It's kind of like a Native American thing. I heard that they try to keep everything from an animal or a kill.
I guess that is a reasonable enough justification for me to pretend I'm not upset by this. All right.
As you guys are able to secure a head, a few minutes later, a small two-man team of the commandos show up and catch up with you guys. We will pan over to the map for now. As they brief you up, the other teams have effectively removed 2 other smaller outposts, both to your south and to your direct east. The 6-man team fully reconvenes with you. And you do manage to convince them that, yes, the radio men can carry in a big sort of sack the Null head, since he's going to be staying towards the back of the pack anyway.
Oh, it's Null heads. I'm cutting off both of them.
Oh, 2? Okay. Add 2 Null heads to your inventory then.
I'm gonna apologize to the poor radio man who has to deal with this shit.
The notion that you kind of get from this guy is you gotta keep in mind, this unit has existed for a small minute now, and they've just been regular fucking soldiers dealing with crazy, weird, magical shit without any specialist help up until this point. They seem relatively okay and adjusted to this.
He's just like shrugging. Okay, sure.
Yeah, sure. As
Designated Null head carrier. new MOS.
Come here, ammo bitch.
Just a question. How much do Null heads weigh individually?
You're looking at... let me see here.
How much does a polar bear head weigh?
The human head's like 11 pounds. You said they're like 2 feet long. Those would weigh like 20-something pounds a piece.
30.
Yeah, you're looking at about 20 to 22 pounds. Those are big, my man. They're big meanies.
I'm gonna say they're 21 pounds each.
21 each, so make that a 42 pounds of Null head carried on the back of this radio man who's already got an 18-pound radio and additional gear.
He official government trained. He can deal with it.
He's fine. He's a stocky guy. He's got like no torso. He's just hip and shoulders, so he's fine.
All I know is a dwarf wouldn't complain about this, so he shouldn't either.
Oof. As you guys convene with the commando team, you begin making your way further into the perimeter, realizing now that is secure. And I would like everybody to make me a stealth roll. Yeah.
This is the part where things really start going wrong. What did I say?
Damn.
Oh.
Damn. I should have cast invisibility first.
The
Damn.
one
You
that
heard
doesn't have any feet tripped over him.
Damn. He's tripping over his own noodle.
It's himself
So,
tied in a knot.
Thankfully for you guys, despite the snake bashing his head on a limb like Iron Giant chase scene style, and all the snow on one of these big trees shaking and falling off and rattling and launching birds in all directions, the rest of you rolled just high enough to compensate for this in this collective roll, as your team's able to move mostly stealthily through despite the cawing and insanely loud head bonk. As you guys are moving, you realize the commando team seems to break into 3 teams. The officer and the radioman falling behind you a little ways, and the other 6 splitting into 2 3-man teams, kind of flanking to your front left and front right, and very quickly kind of dispersing and disappearing into the bush. And you guys are moving kind of like a little triangle, backwards triangle forward. As you're approaching and moving, I would like all of you to give me a perception roll.
There's those rolls I was waiting for.
Yeah.
Wait, oh, I was about to roll a. That's not the right thing.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I rolled a persuasion roll. That's not the right thing.
Get all your bad rolls out of the way now, I suppose.
Roll the
Gotta
fucking-
convince the enemies to expose themselves to you.
There's the right fucking roll.
Hello! Is anyone out there?
So,
Still, it's hello. Is anyone out there?
Wait, did you roll 3 ones in a row?
that's 3 ones in a row.
Jesus.
Um,
Jesus H. Christ.
so,
What is that? What the fuck
what
is that?
As you guys are moving, Hachu's having a rough time because some snowpack got up inside one of his snake nostrils. So he's just having a real rough time focusing on anything other than, ow, wet nose, which isn't great for a snake.
I thought animals were
I'm
supposed to have
sorry,
wet noses.
y'all. I'm not used to snow and forests.
There's a
I
pine
didn't
needle
know
in
it.
there too, so it just really sucks.
And after
did.
being shot, it's a little rough.
His eyes
I
are watering.
apologize sincerely.
Right. If I didn't know
Can
any
I-
better, I'd say that wasn't snow, but something else.
Can I try and bandage while we're moving? Can I try and bandage him and Sabina with my medicine seal?
Do you have medical
Or is that
supplies
a-
on you? Do you happen to have an IFAK, medic bag, or a surgeon field kit as part of your current inventory?
No, I don't think so.
You guys may need to stock up.
Can I
on
get
those.
one off the medic?
You
Can I get one off
You
the
can
squad?
get one off one of the commandos. As you go and approach him, he will look to you, and you'll see him take kind of like a plasticky looking Bakelite orange container off of his side out of a pouch and pass it over to you. Add one IFAK to your kit.
Can I get one?
He kind of looks to you, looks to the other guy. The other guy reaches in, takes out his, as Bravo team is now down 2 medkits, and we'll pass you IFAK as well. If you go to the stats in the Discord under Due West, you'll see under medical and IFAK takes 1 action to use. It is touch-based, obviously, and it does 1d8 plus 1 healing, either on yourself or a person that you choose to use it on.
Are they one-time use or?
They are one-time use. Same with
Okay.
potions. But both of you may add a IFAK to your kit.
So I don't look like an idiot. It's spelled IFAK, all caps, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Individual first aid kit.
Damn it, you beat me too. I was gonna say that same thing.
I was actually hoping to just borrow a med kit, but okay.
You guys don't actually have a medic in this team, unfortunately, so there's nothing above IFAKs and basic, like, field medicine gear. So they kind of look to
That's
you.
poor planning.
Well, it was a hasty mission. They kind of look to you guys and then look to themselves as they start moving through the bush again, as the 2 of you are able to reconvene with the rest of the main group. Do these perception checks, despite the snake being fucking blind, and Sabine being a bit distracted by, I can't see through the limbs, maybe I should, like, consider flying at 5 feet off the ground instead of 10, might make it easier. The rest of you, you're able to move forward, and you start to see through the clearing the sort of gray texture that everything's had up until this point. The sort of grayish film, almost like there's a milky texture over your eye.
You're
see-
knowing what they are calling the talkies.
You approach, and there's kind of a nice cutout clearing. It looks like there used to be a sort of lake, possibly, or a very well dug moat. And all of it's obviously very dry now and very sunken in, making a bunch of channels in between these sort of water cutout sort of knolls or hills or little platforms of land. And on these little scattered platforms seems to be more additional ruins. You get the impression that this was a mini fortress, perhaps built atop a lake with little artificial islands, so that it would have like a moat running throughout the entirety of it. However, the moat in the lake is entirely dry at this point, so it is just dug in ravines in between these ruined platforms and islands. And I would like everybody to make me a survival check.
Oh
Survival
boy, here we
roll.
go. Oh, thank God.
Oh, Jesus.
What?
Hot
Are your dice
shoe.
broken?
Hot shoe. You wanna close your browser and reopen it? See if that helps. Maybe refresh.
I was actually wondering if I was gonna get a single-digit roll today.
Right?
I'm gonna refresh again.
Yeah, give it a refresh. If you get another that one, I'll see if I can divine intervene that. That is
Protected
insane.
mode.
Hatsu's
Damn.
taking all the bad rolls.
He's taking all of it, man. Who would have thought a black and red snake in a black suit would do so poorly in a gray forest?
No.
It's because he's black and red, isn't it?
He's like, where's Waldo? But that one where everything's in black and white, he's the only colored thing.
It's like those French art films where the
Oh.
only color is red.
Yeah. God.
Schindler's List isn't a French movie.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the kobold is just casually, expertly doing everything.
Yeah, oddly enough, everybody, this hits you like a fucking rock to the face, except for Torn, who walks through perfectly fine. In fact, if anything, Torn's probably like smiling at this. You guys hit the edge of the clearing, and almost like walking through a like very, very thin spiderweb. It feels like walking into a very thin spiderweb for a moment, as you all kind of flinch for a half second, except for Torn. It is now kind of warm. It's kind of pleasant. There's a light breeze. This feels like, say, New England or Middle Europe in the summer should feel like. It's warm, it's kind of toasty. Everything has its color, everything has its shine. You are in central Norway as you imagined it probably should have been, as you hit the edge of this clearing around this sort of fortress ruin.
This is not normal. Is the snake okay?
No, what do you think I'm doing?
The lack of internal heat regulation is very drastic, as it goes from like 40 Fahrenheit to where it should be at like 72 Fahrenheit.
Well, I dare say so. I'm blessed and happy to be out of the cold. Whatever this is, normal or not, at least I don't have to shiver.
I think I might actually take my jacket off. It's getting a little bit, little warm under this leather jacket.
You can say that again, little fair lady.
It's getting a little bit warm under this leather jacket.
That was sarcasm, dear. I
No.
suggest you brush up on it.
Oh, trust me, I'm very versed in it, and I like to play my Uno reverse card whenever I can.
No, bless your
What is
heart.
this Uno you speak of?
I'm checking to see if Uno was canon then.
When was Uno
Was
invented?
Uno canon to 1936?
Let me do a quick Google search on Uno.
Google, when did Uno come out? I think that came out the
1971.
What?
Damn it, okay, so not Uno.
Oh,
71.
damn.
Bit too early.
Hey! So as you guys approach this, Nikos, this hits you and the lieutenant in the face. You've been following behind with the sort of command group of the squad. The team has successfully dispatched the outer patrol and the little sort of outwatch location. And as you walk up and kind of catch up beside the rest of the group with the lieutenant and the radio men in tow, you two, give me a survival check, Nikos.
Alright.
Hopefully you don't have Hatchie's luck.
Delightful weather.
Come on, load faster.
As much as I appreciate the temperatures warming up over here, I guarantee you this is not a natural process.
Hmm.
Or maybe this is a natural process and everything around is unnatural. You ever think about that?
The
They
whole
would-
area we're in is unnatural. It's covered
20.
in something white, and it is less than 70 degrees out here. It's completely unnatural. I hate it.
As you hear them talking about this.
Favorite thing
Oh,
in the
Jesus.
McDonald's
No,
app and
D&D,
order it.
stop.
Does that technically
Quit.
count?
No,
as
it doesn't
online
count. Go
shopping?
away, McDonald's.
Save money with the app.
What is this McDonald's you speak of?
I don't
It's
know.
been hamburgered.
I'm gonna make you guys fight the hamburger. No, I don't want a Cadillac.
What farm
My
does
next
he own?
character is gonna be Ronald McDonald.
Who does not want garlic? They're
Actually,
very
you
nice
could make
stuff.
the Hamburglar as a rogue.
I kind of do want the Hamburglar as an antagonist. That would be pretty good later on.
I'll make him a recurring antagonist that can't die. Nico,
Periodically shows up just to fuck with us. And then
as
leaves.
you catch up to the group and you're like, what the hell are they talking about? Why do they look all disillusioned? You step through a sort of veil that feels like stepping face first into a really thin spider web, as it doesn't come as a shock to you. Instead, if anything, it seems very pleasant as well. It goes from like 42 Fahrenheit to like 72, 73 Fahrenheit, and everything that's been gray and milky up until this point is clear and green and nice, as you would expect early year Norway to be. The color's back, there's a breeze, the warmth is there, enough of it. Yeah, it's a weird little veil to kind of step through, and you see the other commandos to the left and right
very
kind of feeling it
curious.
as well.
How very odd.
Are you gonna make me do another check if I step back through it?
Would you like to?
Yes.
You don't have to make a check for it, but you're able to take a back step, and it feels like walking backwards through like thin silk, and everything goes kind of gray and cold again, and then you step back forward through it once more, and it's kind of warm and color comes back again. You
I'm
can't
gonna try and-
physically see it, but you know in that 1 foot area is the difference between the two areas.
I'm gonna try and cut it with my bayonet. Just gently, take it out and just kind of, like when you're fake cutting fog as a kid when it's real thick.
From which
That-
side?
We'll try it from both sides, depending on if anything happens. Starting from the inside, which I think is the side I'm on right now.
Make me a, make me a, oh fuck.
You're about to destroy the universe.
Why did one of the magically inclined ones decide to do this? Make me an Arcana. Let's just go with Arcana. That seems pretty straightforward.
Okay. Ha!
What are you doing?
You see Peter turn and put his bayonet over where he could tell the veil is and start pulling the bayonet down. And for a half moment, it seems weird because looking outwards, everything has color. But when you're on the outside of it, everything's gray, including looking inwards. As he starts to cut this, if any of you are on the outside of the veil, the color and light seems to kind of make it's a surreal sort of fifth dimensional light coming through, where the color is restored as if where the light beam would be coming through the veil, the color on the outside of this bubble is restored through where that light is coming through.
Is it like instant, or does it fade for a moment after it heals
is
itself?
Instant, and it remains.
It remains.
Yep.
So I did cut a hole in it.
You essentially cut a hole in it, yeah.
I feel like you shouldn't do that again.
This might be the solution. Who knows?
Totally.
What do you think? You are the one with all the book learning.
Damn, what do I think?
You can give me a history, or you can give me a history and arcana.
I'll do both. Okay.
Wow.
This is some
Okay.
loaded bullshit right now.
The magical historian comes through. Look at this. Yeah.
Somebody check his pockets. He's got loaded in one.
I mean, this is his specialty. This is why he's part of the team.
I mean, look at that. A +8 on
These dice
history?
are loaded.
And a +6 on arcana. Yeah, this guy's your historian.
Gave me loaded dice.
Dude, when I was rolling my character, it was inhuman. It just kept landing sixes.
It made me sad.
I gotta see my stat sheet. Jesus.
Yeah, you look at this and you start jogging your memory for a moment, and you remember there's been a couple small magical intricacies of, essentially it's happened a couple times. However, this is the first time you've heard about it happening in Europe, of all places. This is typically a more Asiatic occurrence of magic, where a sort of dome or secluded bubble will be placed over an area with a magical seal. You know it's based off of a magical seal. This isn't a spell, this isn't an enchantment. It's a specifically enchanted item that causes a kind of bubble of peace and sanctuary and color, but can come with the effect of making everything outside of it kind of garbage. The first time that this was used, and used repeatedly, was by some emperors back in the day of southern China, back when it was broken up into tons of pieces way back in ancient China. Routinely, they would use these seals to make the rest of their territory look like sad, depressive shit, so that their temple would look that much nicer to people that would visit.
Damn con, man.
There's a very powerful item here somewhere. Usually isolated to the Asian continents, but it for some reason appears to be here. We should find.
Do you have any idea what me cutting a hole in it would do?
No.
Let me DM you this, Torin.
Okay. He's flipping through a little notebook. Oh, maybe you see it. Just...
Oh, no, cut it again and see what happens.
Oh, wait.
Trial and error is what I say.
Well, I was gonna try and grab it and rip it open like the goatsy, you see.
I just remembered. You most certainly should not cut it anymore. You could cause the entire effect to collapse, and it would not be good for us, for anyone in here. So no more cut. Don't cut it anymore, please.
Well, we could
Would you
step
care to
outside
elaborate
and
on
cut
that?
it.
Stop cutting it.
Might look pretty cool, to be honest.
We talking like big rainbow explosion?
Something like that. Just put the knife away, please.
Okay. Nah, it seems like a bad idea. Never mind.
Slashes
anyway.
it anyway.
The
Do it for Len. Do it for
No,
Len.
I was thinking about grabbing the two edges of the cut and pulling it closed.
Oh my god. I got a hot air balloon. It's
Very
okay.
bad idea.
Well, since it's bad to cut it, since you fix what you
Take out
cut,
some thread and sew it back together.
You're letting out the warm air.
Oh my god.
I don't want to flipping this AC bill. I don't think so.
Oh man. So,
It's gonna be hell to pay whenever I find out how much the gas bill's gonna be for it.
Let's go find that magic thing. I want it.
Would it be? How would you turn it off?
I'll figure that out when I get to it.
Usually
Question.
talk
Both
to the
we
thing.
get in might turn off.
We maybe use the the kind of arc of this zone to maybe discern where the center might be.
Yes. Does anyone know the complex mathematics?
Well, I'm not really
You're the
great in complex mathematics,
academic.
so I figured you might do it. I'm just the ideas person.
If it involves money, I can help you, but beyond that, I'm useless.
Do we have an artillery spotter amongst the commandos?
unfortunately,
You would know how to do
no.
all of these kind of math.
The most mathematic inclined among you would be Torin.
Oh gosh. Can I kind of lean in and kind of try to eyeball the radius and
Roll me a intelligence. Yeah, intelligence check.
Check, not save. Wait, where
Just
is it?
a check.
Save? I don't
It's
see it.
the
in
ones on the left side, the bigger
Just
ones.
hit the
right, the
The
attribute.
core ones, yeah.
Oh, Jesus
Jesus
Christ.
Damn.
Christ.
Well, pushes his glasses up on his snout a little bit, and judging by the distance and the width of the tree that you're next to, and the how big the tree is perceived to be on the opposite side of the clearing, and the height of that tree compared to this height of the tree, and then some basic trigonometry that you just kind of pull out of your ass.
Trigonometry? Ah!
Trigonometry.
I'm going to your room and stabbing you.
Would it be geometry?
Scratchy little note, making little notes on a notepad.
Yeah, it takes you about 2 minutes, and you realize, let me actually look at the map here, because I didn't think you would actually.
It's that way.
Hey guys, what did the acorn say when it grew up?
Oh Lord, this is.
What?
I do not think acorns speak.
It said, "Gee, I'm a tree."
I don't get it.
You know what?
I don't think you want to go.
Y'all have fun. I'm gonna figure out my way to get back to Louisiana. Oh, we got people like this. All right.
You're looking at about 50 feet high at the top of it, and the dome is about 400 feet across. Meaning the center of it would be 200 feet away from your current position.
Right. Well, it appears that this semi-dome is about 50 feet tall, 400 feet across, which means it's about that way, 200 feet, almost exactly.
And we are standing on the edge of a clearing, next to a dry lake bed, with a castle in the middle.
Is there a
We should
general,
probably get back into some kind of cover before we are spotted.
Is there a general way down into the lake bed, or is it just like sheer cliffs?
It's actually a very smooth, low grade into the lake bed. This clearing is essentially the lake. You guys are standing on what used to be the shore or the beach of it.
Is it like sandy, or is it grassy, or
it's
rocky?
Maybe like a 6-inch grade over about 3 feet of just softer dirt.
Okay.
I'm going.
Always sad to see a dry lake.
This is what I came here to do. I got my panic attack out of the way. Now I'm gonna go and find a thing.
I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and say, maybe we should look before we leap.
The lieutenant kind of looks to you all. I concur. How about I send one of my teams forward, they observe, and we perhaps proceed from there.
I'll fly up, just keep a little bit longer of an eye on them.
That sounds like a plan. He'll kind of look
Fly up
over and
now.
gives a little hand sign to one of the 3-man teams as they break from the tree cover, drop down into the lake bed, and start making their way across real low and stealthy like.
Is it the team we took the IFAX from?
Yes.
Before they go, I'm gonna give them back their IFAX.
You can't. They're already gone. They're already moving forward.
What's
Damn.
the height of the dome at this point?
Which part of what?
The height of the dome on the edge of the clearing, how tall is it?
It's a very rounded one. At the edge here, you're looking at math. About
10 feet.
Yeah, about 10 feet. 10, 15 feet.
I'm gonna move in just slightly as I move up, just to stay within the radius of the color area. Probably about like 10 feet forward and probably about like 20 feet up, if that keeps me right inside the inside of it.
That would. Alright, so you're able to kind of peek through this veil and see inside in color once again. Technicolor overcomes you. As you're over to kind of overwatch this team.
Sabine's amazing Technicolor bubble.
Ooh. Technicolor
Sabine's Technicolor Coat of Dreams.
You see the three of them
Technicolor
move
bubble.
up to the kind of edge of one of the ruins in the lake bed. Kind of take a knee, peek over some of the ledges. You see them kind of disperse. 2 of them get really low and you lose all sight of them. As the third one comes back towards the edge of the ruins, gives a couple hand signs of sorts, and the lieutenant gives a nod, looks to all of you, and kind of gives a sort of rally forward hand sign to the other 3-man team who breaks from cover and starts moving across the opening, before fully turning his attention to you as the radio man's getting ready to go with him. Allow us just a few moments to take the advance. Follow just behind us. They are telling me it is clear at the edge of the fortifications. Gives a nod, and the 2 of them break across and start low, sprinting across the opening, getting to the edge of the fortifications and the sort of ruinous bricks and whatnot. After a few moments, you see one of them look back, give a hand sign to the 6 of you, and a come across motion.
Why does he keep waving like that?
It's hand signals. Every army uses them differently. They mean things. Like,
Of course.
come here, go there, form up on me, throw a hand grenade, those kind of things.
Is there a sign for Let's Buy Pizza? Because that sounds like a great sign we should have.
It depends on army. I do not know any of your Western ones.
I already missed Boston
Italians,
pizza.
perhaps.
Dude, Boston Pizza? Oh my god. I want a picture of Torrance sitting at, like, a table that's just way too big for his size, like he's at a Peter Piper, and there's just a fucking normal-sized pizza, but it's huge for him in front of him, just like, ah.
Oh no, he got the big pizza, and he ate all of it.
And they didn't eat for a week.
Snout deep in a deep dish, just ah. Alright, we are at the new map. You will find yourselves at the bottom of the map.
Oh, so we are approaching from the south.
For this
That
one,
happy? That make you happy, Dixie boys? And girl?
the south
Just
is
like
rising.
the way it just like the way it should be, on our way to Washington.
So many Southerners. I thought there'd be like a Brit and maybe a Scotsman and maybe a like city slicker leather jacket biker. Oh, we got a bunch of Pseudo Confederates and a Russian and a Bostonian Borkworm.
You guys all
The
seem
Greek.
very caught up in
Greek.
border issues.
I was considering doing a Scot, but
I kind of like the Greek flavor because it's allowed me to do a lot of stuff with the Greeks that I never really had an excuse to use. So
Yeah, what are you again?
I am a water genasi.
Which is what exactly?
A snake.
Someone in
Slippery
heat.
snake.
Like a water elemental type thing?
Yes.
Hey,
he's
Hatsu,
a
I
kind of
do-
water elemental person.
Hatsu, I do
Infused with
appreciate you.
water elements.
Did the
'cause-
Greeks use you as the receptacle for baptisms?
No.
Just want to say I appreciate
No, more
Hatsu's
like a
donation.
receptacle for Greek
Okay.
fire.
You're a water elemental!
What's up, Tor?
Just gonna say I appreciate Hatsu's donation of all of their dice rolls to my rolls.
I know.
Yeah,
right? All these ones
apparently
give you 20s.
happening.
Look at that. 1, 1, 1, 1, 25, 24, 23.
Question: how tall is the edge of the ravine?
So this ravine is about 10 feet sunken in. So it will be double movement to climb up these sides. All the walls are about 10 feet tall, except for where they grade off at the edges.
I'm gonna fly about 7 feet off the ground, just like kind of keeping close to the wall as it wraps.
All right.
Just out of curiosity, am I the only one that sees a black screen?
Scroll down to
Scroll
the
down.
bottom of this map. You'll see your guys'
Oh, there it
approach.
is.
Yep.
Look, just so you know, we have a
A
we have
nigga.
a something in view.
What?
We have
We
a
can see
singular
a nig-
entity in view.
I am aware. Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
So as you guys approach, you kind of move up as a little group behind them. The radioman taking a knee, the other rifleman kind of posting up and getting into hardened positions, aiming in, getting ready. The lieutenant kind of looks back to you. Well, I suppose if it's worked before, it can work again. I'll have 2 teams branch to the left and right and catch any stragglers or skirting forces. And if you would feel so inclined, perhaps your team could punch up the center here and clear it out. However, I'm still split, so I'd rather leave it to your decision. Do you believe we should try to, as they say, stealth our way in? Or should we perhaps cause a distraction and allow them to come to us?
Do you have any idea how big this group we are going up against is?
The rifleman commando a little bit in front of him looks back. I'm seeing at least 8 to 10 contacts in the outer perimeter of the main building.
And that is just outside. It would probably be best to try and stay sneaky, as it you will, until, or for as long as we can.
Or at least till we get to some good cover and not in the middle of a ravine.
This is a very disadvantageous location.
You are correct. Alright, command team, we will hang back here. Blue team, you're going to make it up the left flank. Red team, and they kind of look over. You're going to move up the right flank, clear out the thick shrubs and the bushes. Our specialist here will proceed up the center, nice and quiet like. And he gives a little hand sign for low, stealthy movement. And they all kind of give nods as the kind of clambers up and the various teams kind of split off into the distance and disappear into the woods. So the two teams will not be part of combat, at least at first. However, they will be moving on your flanks, meaning any flank opportunities or outside of the map targets will not be involved. So, within about 60 feet of movement, you may each move yourself from your current position to where you would like to position yourself in your advance northward. You have 60 feet to place yourself where you would like.
I can't move my toe.
Hang on. I think we should try and get up
you
in
can't move
here.
your token? Uh-oh.
No, sir.
Give me una memento por favor.
I think we should try and...
Wait, do we all see this guy? Yeah, I think we all
Yeah.
see.
So the question is, what do you guys think? Right side or left side? I think we should stay more or less together. If we go right side, then that maybe gives us a better chance for a sneak attack on that one guy. If we go left side, that gives us, I think, more cover.
It's them or us, right? Right?
Right.
Thank you, I needed that. Okay. Oh.
I think we ought to just charge right down the middle, like Pickett at Gettysburg.
How did that work out for him?
Yeah, in this history, how did that work out?
Well, maybe he should have used a rallying cry.
Some bardic inspiration.
Leroy.
I could distract this first one while one of you guys do what you seem to do very well.
Oh.
I think going to where we have more cover would be wise.
See what you started, John?
What did
I
John
know
say?
not of what you speak.
Bullshit.
I actually think that sticking together would be a good idea. I have once we get into the thick of battle, I have something that could possibly help us out.
Well, whatever we decide to do, we ought to make sure that our slippery friend here is protected. He seems to get the short end of the stick more often than not.
Give him a little bit to warm up. Give him a little bit to warm up. So we go over here.
Somebody confused you for a gator earlier, and you're allowed to have your tail for dinner. Is that what's going on here?
Oh, the KKK tried to have me hanged.
That'll do it.
I thought all wizards in the South were part of the KKK.
Oh, God.
Damn.
So
I thought it was the Wizards Guild.
There's a difference between wizards and Imperial Cyclops.
Show up like, hey guys, I brought my dice. Oh, what are the crosses for?
Roll initiative for Burning Cross.
Jesus.
All right, so we're all moving up here then, right?
Yeah.
I do believe so.
Yep. I'm okay with that.
Alright. Feel free to relocate yourselves to your position as you move up as a nice little fancy group.
As we move forward, does the floating ferry see beyond?
They can if they should choose to peek over the top of the wall.
I want it to go right.
I'm gonna stay in a position of hiddenness until we get inside, and then once everybody's there and in position, I don't mind pushing up and looking over.
As you kind of rise on up, give me a investigation and a stealth roll, please.
Well,
Is it everyone?
Just Sabine. Just Sabine.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Whoops.
All good. 17's good, and 12 is good. So as you're all kind of
Even
there,
on
you
a
see the
zero, he
ferry.
still rolls better than me.
kind of rise on up and peek over the wall. Allow me to reveal what you are able to see and relay to the rest of the party.
It's gonna be horrible things.
They're all naked. They're just having a giant orgy right now.
Good, that means less AC.
Some of them
Oh,
have their
that guy's just
rifles.
right there.
They have rifles in hand. They're kind of strolling about. Some of them have rifles slung over their shoulder. They seem to be just doing a sort of general area garrison of sorts. So, how would you like to proceed?
Damn, it's
Maybe-
Assassin's Creed. This be easy as hell. But
Maybe if we make a sound, we can draw this guy over here, and we can take him out quietly.
I agree with that assessment. They are too spread out for us to do any sort of engagement. We certainly need a distraction, whittle their numbers down so we can move in.
So, gotta use this line. How, like, concealed is this area here from this guy? Like, what's his field of view-ish, do you think?
Concealable enough. You'd be able to
Okay,
move
so-
through there pretty quietly.
There's shrubbery around here. And does this guy have, like, a cone? Is he, like, looking straight at us?
He's looking at the wall behind him.
Okay.
They're all kind of doing that idle sort of like swaying board, kind of rotating 90 degrees every few moments, just kind of looking outward and around at their feet, kicking the dirt a little bit.
NPC-ass motherfuckers.
what's this NPC? In a kind of mocking voice. NPC, what is this?
Hey, did you heal us? Just question.
No, I didn't. You're only down. How many hit points do you have in total? So, like, how bad are you?
Oh, I'm like 1/6 of the way down. We're good still.
Okay. What about you, Hutcher?
I mean, I'm still missing 3, but I'm all right.
Okay. Do you think you can sneak up on this guy and stab him, or do you think that's not going to happen right now?
Well, last time I tried it, the knife didn't go into him all the way, and he spun around and shot me. So
Who else is good at sneaking?
I can try my hand at it.
especially with my most recent luck.
I'm not the stealthiest, but I think if I can get a knife in him, I can take him down.
I want to go. I'll help.
Or a spear.
Do you think you can stab him?
Yeah.
I definitely think I can stab him.
Do you think you can get to
Getting
his...
to him, on the other hand, might be a tad more difficult, but I can give it
So-
a shot.
Whoever decides to do it, first of all, you should have knife. Second of all, what you want to do is pick up one of these bricks. I pick up one of the bricks on the ground, and then kind of throw it to attract his attention over to here, and be lying in wait behind rock wall, so that you can jump him from behind, or side, or best you can get. Remember, when you slit his throat, tilt head forward, and then slit it.
I can distract him while someone else does that.
That is true.
I give Torin a little pat on the shoulder.
I'll do the stabbing.
Thank you.
And your first kill is always the most rough one, but you have to get used to it in this line of business.
As I'm learning,
It's not very pleasant. I try not to rush into it firsthand, but it just works out that way, unfortunately.
All right, let's go before I lose my nerve.
So let's see. If I go here, I won't be able to. He probably won't be able to see me. Probably, right? Somewhere around there, yeah.
How do I do the ping? Oh, I gotta be in click mode.
Why is there a big white square?
I was thinking like over here, kind of, and then
Yeah,
we'd try and distract him to get him over to this way.
Who made the big
All right.
square?
We
Make
can
it
put
go
it.
away.
We can put it back in just a moment. I just wanted to be able to see the terrain.
Oh, okay.
It's not as translucent as I would hope.
I can see
So
that getting more opaque. Kobold is gonna sneak up to that tree and
all right.
take a brick.
So Kobold, give me stealth as you move to the tree.
Should I also
Nikos,
do stealth as well?
Yep. Give me stealth as you move up to the kind of landing to the side.
Shit.
All right, come
That's
on,
not
rolls.
Ooh.
6.
I'm hoping I didn't use up all my good rolls.
Oh,
Let's see. So
Okay.
as they're all kind of taking a knee, readying up, the two of them kind of slink out. The kobold seems a lot more adept and capable at being stealthy as he kind of lizard tiptoes up to the base of the tree in that big old shrub and kind of gets inside it. You see Nikos climbing up the other side, shield now popping in hand as he starts to climb up, and you get that sort of loose footing where your knee hits the berm and you kind of slide down. it.
Yeah.
And you're able to scramble up to the position you wanted to get to, but there's dirt and a little bit of rock starting to like kind of scoot and roll down a little bit. And you see the guard kind of turn, lean his head a little bit. He's wearing a bear pelt on his back, regular kind of field utility uniform, and again a very old surplus World War I kind of British doughboy helmet. And a
not very old. They still use
generic.
those.
Well, it's the first gen ones that had the lip that was too big for its own good. He kind of turns and starts idly walking his way over. He's not alert or on guard. He's just kind of slowly stepping his way over as he makes his way past the bush, kind of
Kobold
pushes a limb
motions.
out of his face.
Couple of motions for dang, I forgot your name. Nikos to not to wait. He's like making like wait hand gestures.
I'm waiting.
And he kind of walks by,
Hey!
stops, turns on a heel, and like tries to scramble for his rifle for a moment, aiming low at you.
Wait. Let me click the button.
Right click. Wait. We're rolling initiative.
Ah! He
No!
kind of looks to you and like half readies the rifle and is tilting his head a little bit. He pulls the scarf that's going up over most of his face down a little ways and kind of has a sort of doofy smirk like, the fuck is this going across his mind as he's just kind of enamored.
I got lost. I don't know where I am. Help!
Dude, you
That's
lost.
racial. That's a fucking racial trait. He's fucking.
Yep. He might not be combative, but Torrid is your fucking tool.
So I'm also gonna cast this.
Ooh.
And by cast it, I mean I'm gonna use one of my bardic inspirations to basically give everybody. Oh, sorry, not everybody. It's going to be, let me get names real quick because I'm still working on that. So it's gonna be Nikos, Leroy, Leroy, Peter, and Hot Shoe are all gonna gain an extra 5 temporary hit points, and you can immediately move up to your speed without provoking attacks of opportunity.
Wow.
All right. Well, now that he's nice and distracted,
He's distracted, and also the kobold, who is kind of rambling and groveling in front of him, means you get advantage on this sneak attack. You may roll one more time, because it's technically double advantage.
oh, okay then. Much better.
Yeah. So not only is it a stealthy sneak attack, even though he's there, thanks to the kobold being within 10 feet of enemies, another reason to maybe carry him like a purse, you kind of move up behind him. Yeah, give me
Wow,
damage.
for the Russian to do that.
Jeez. Having essentially... So, it being a stealth attack, yeah, Huh. Hey, you guys ever see 300?
Mm-hmm.
You know when he's having the monologue about the perfect spear thrust, and it just fucking impales? This guy from left shoulder to right shoulder is just fucking speared through in the most perfect, like, hoplite spear thrust forward and then back out with a nice little bony ripping sound as he crumples to the ground and is just instantly dead.
Sorry.
I am now going to drag him away to like behind the wall here.
You gotta idly drag the body and slump it over.
Well, I'm in like all the way over back over here.
Oh, like all the way back. Okay. You
Yeah,
gotta drag
completely
him
out
along
of
and
sight.
obscure him, dump him in the corner over some of the bricks.
I'm gonna wave Torin over, back over.
Hey Sabine, you wanna take his teeth and ears too?
Don't even joke.
No, nothing about him is
That's a
good.
good question at this point.
All right, I'm gonna,
Oh.
unless Nikos wants to do it, I'm gonna search him.
Go right ahead.
You search him, give me an investigation.
If I can find it, I can fuck it up.
For some reason, you can't find where he's stored anything on him. You almost start to question if he even has anything on him aside from his rifle.
All right.
But nothing of importance shows.
Do we have a loot goblin in the party, or is it just me?
I require bullets to take down the Soviets.
Alright, you find yourselves now standing by and ready. One guard dispatched.
That's
Let me
one
move
down.
The others, where they're kind of idling, just roaming about in their little patrol pattern.
Shall we do that setup again? That worked fairly nicely.
How do we draw the next one over? Do you plan to trip every time to attract their attention?
Maybe throw a rock at their head.
Do not want to throw it at them.
Well,
That would
yes.
make us roll initiative. You want to throw it near them so that they move in the direction. Does anybody have any bells?
Why would I have bells?
It's worth asking.
I may have some magic that might be able to get us somewhere.
I have a pan flute and a little hand drum.
I have a pickaxe.
Yeah, go ahead, throw the pickaxe at him. That'll get their attention.
No, throw it at him. It's just
Quick.
Make sounds, like someone hammering on rock. Why would someone do that, right?
Is there a
Why don't
possibility
you?
I can
Why don't
almost-
you make that noise right now? Nikos, get into position. It looks like he's coming over to investigate where his friend went.
Kobold starts pickaxing the brickwork.
Make
And
me
cringing every
a,
time.
Make me
Please,
a
performance,
athletics
please.
roll.
No,
Actually,
it should
okay.
be performance.
Performance. Alright, we'll go with performance. That's a good, performance.
Performance is severely
Wow.
lacking.
Torin.
It's even in beat.
It's in
Okay, the
beat,
rest of us,
it's in
while he's doing that, the rest of us should duck over behind the main part of the wall.
You guys don't have to roll stealth as you're able to kind of get small and get low. He's hitting the brickwork. And you see this guy walking over Nikos. You kind of overhear him going, Sven? Sven, where'd you go? As he's kind of looking around for this guy. And you see him pause, hear the ticking. Sven, I swear, what you... Kind of starts pushing his way through some of the bushes, steps through some of the soft dirt. And you hear him on the other side of the wall start walking around. Nikos, I would like you to make me a stealth roll, please.
Yep. Oh, I still have advantage on. Whoops.
Whoops. Turn off the advantage. We can go with the
Yeah,
16,
yeah.
but yeah.
It's pretty easy to do. You just take the left one as the first one every time.
Exactly, yeah. Yeah, we'll still stick with the 16. As he's kind of walking over, he looks over towards your direction and somehow just doesn't see you at the moment. And kind of tilts his head a little bit as he's starting to kind of pie around the sloping edge here.
And once he gets right up next to me, I'm all...
Ooh, okay. So you're all there kind of low against the wall, kneeling, waiting for it, crouching. As you see this guy start kind of walking around, tilting his head. And you see Nikos come up behind him, fucking hoplite style, shield up, spear at the ready. And you see him thrust, and it's that perfect form spear thrust. And you're like, oh shit, he just impaled him in the gut. And the guy is still walking forward, there's no blood. You realize he missed about 2 inches to the right of this guy's gut, and is just kind of standing there like, oh shit, I missed. As he steps pauses for a moment, looks at all of you.
I'm gonna rush him with my knife, with my bayonet.
I need you to make me acrobatics.
This is gonna go
Fall
hard,
and
girl.
fucking impale himself on his own damn thing. Hey!
Torin, I need you to make me a dex save. So Torin, as combat starts here, you will unfortunately have half movement because you are tumbled to the ground and almost stepped over roughly as he goes to knife attack this guy. Give me your knife attack, and we'll see if it hits.
Fuck!
Oh.
All right, motherfuckers. Roll me initiative. Click on your token and give me that initiative roll.
Yes.
Oh, I should probably move over here.
Because we're going Command and Conquer Red Alert up in this bitch.
A middle one, right?
I forget how
Yep.
to do that.
So you click on your token, and then you
Oh,
click the very top center where it says initiative.
Oh no.
Yay.
So you click on the token.
Oh,
and it's
good. I
green
don't
one.
have the worst roll.
It just crit failed my initiative.
Oof. It makes sense. You did get bodied by a freaking Russian
Yeah.
powering past you.
All right, now which one is it?
The very top center of your sheet, you know where you got AC and movement?
Okay.
Right in between those.
Kobold's just fucking sprawled out on his belly.
It turns out tripping
being
over you
stupid.
didn't do good things for my initiative either.
you tripped over the kobold. Kobold went to the ground. You staggered and missed the guy.
Oh my
Not-
god.
Not being stupid. Where am I going wrong?
It's on your character sheet, not
Oh,
on your
wait, hold
token.
on.
You have to click on your token.
Oh,
first.
there we go. I was looking at the wrong part of the sheet. I appreciate the Halo ODST music, by the way.
Oh yeah.
It's my favorite Halo game. So
Thank you for saying that. I forgot about this stream with music.
Are they
Yeah,
all
no, it's the
alerted
exact same
yet,
thing.
or because he hasn't said anything?
All the rest of them will be joining combat next turn. However, for the time being, you only have him to contend with. So, top of the turn order, Sabine. Things are going great. The Russian's tripping over the Kobold. The Kobold's letting out a little the Spartan managed to not hit the bad guy, who is now looking at all of you, realizing there's a hoplite behind him and a bunch of weirdos in front of him. What do you do?
So I'm gonna move forward. That's number one. Since I can fly, basically, I fly right over the wall.
All right.
Get next to him. And try to stab him.
All right. Give me a stabby stab.
I
You
missed.
go to stab at him from the air as you're kind of lunging towards his shoulder, and for some reason this guy's just Jason Bourne of not getting hit. He kind of jukes forward a little bit and dodges it and parries it with his shoulder. What else you got, Fairy?
One second, just typing some up real quick.
Do the time.
So when my turn does start, I have 15.
so this
feet.
remix goes kind of hard.
Yeah.
You'll have 15
Okay,
feet of
what is-
movement.
Is this on Spotify? Because I'm digging it.
It is Toxic Eternity. This guy does some good covers. Let's see. Let's see. iTunes, Amazon, and Spotify. Yeah. I'll post it in general.
I'm bringing Spotify up. I'm ahead of you.
Yeah. Nah, this guy does some great covers.
I gotta check one more thing real quick.
Dun, 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 dun.
Something I want to do in life is play Halo ODST for the first time again.
Aw.
Okay, never mind. I can't use offhand dagger because my original weapon is not a light weapon.
Ah.
is unfortunately a rapier is a just a regular finesse weapon.
Yeah.
So let's see what I have for bonus actions. Hell, why not? I'll bonus action give inspiration, my last inspiration for the day, to Kikos. Is that your name?
Nikos.
Nikos, you
Close
now
enough.
have a D6
Nico Bellic. No.
you can use on attacks, saving throws, or ability checks. 1d6.
D6, alright.
And that ends my turn.
Alright. Hachu. Or Hatsu. Hachu. Hats. Hat.
Achu. His name is now Achu.
Hachu. Hatsu.
I think it's Hashu. I think that's
Hashu.
how you're supposed to pronounce it.
Bro,
No,
you're
ripped
the
it
one
off.
who decides.
Hashu. Ripped it off a random name generator. So
Hatsu.
all right, I'm gonna cast the chill touch cantrip on him.
Ah, okay.
Actually, I'm gonna move over here so I can actually fucking see him. That probably would help first.
You have to
Chill
touch him
touch
for
a
that.
touch-based spell?
No, it says it has a range of 120 feet, which doesn't make any sense based on the name of the actual spell. But
Touch you from range.
The long
you create
finger.
a ghost. I can post the thing, can't I? I could
You
just
can click it.
do that.
Alright. Make a ranged spell attack against the on a hit. Target takes 1d8 necrotic damage.
And before I forget, DM, I'm taking one of my stances to add to AC to my.
Gotcha. Taking the AC stance.
Yes.
Sounds good. So what you can do is roll your spell attack. So under your spell list, you'll see how you have a spell attack. You'll be able to click on that directly. Should be towards the top right of your character sheet.
I can. Okay, how do I cast this thing?
So
It should pop up with a cast thing and ask you which level you want cast at.
Okay,
No,
I
he's
did it
using a
earlier.
cantrip.
Now I don't. How did I do this earlier? I casted one earlier. Now I don't.
oh, this one's a cantrip. Yep. So it can be upcast. So actually, wait, no. It can't be upcast. Yeah, this is a cantrip. This can't be upcast.
Cantrip
That's
can't
why.
be upcast. The way his thing might work, if you look at his score sheet, at least for me, I had to add an actual attack.
Ah, yeah, good point. So your spell attack bonus is 6, so I'd say roll 1d20 plus 6. There we go. Yeah, we'll make sure we add that to your doodad. Actually, wait, no, it's in your spell attack. On your main screen, it's on your attacks right there. Chill touch.
Oh hell, I could just do that then.
Yeah, there we go.
So I press the name, then the damage, right?
Nope, you just press the
Or
name,
just,
and we'll see if it hits. Hey!
Oh,
That
thank
does
God.
indeed hit. Now you can hit the word chill touch on the results, and that will roll our damage. There we go.
full 8 day. Let's
Nice.
go.
This guy crumples for half a moment, getting all frostbitten. You see ice kind of wrap over him, kind of fusing some parts of his uniform and helmet to him as he just gets severely frostbitten very rapidly. But he is still standing. What else would you like to do?
Well, what's a bonus action I could take?
You can offhand attack with your pistol if you want to break the silence. You could go for a melee punch. You could, if you
Yeah,
can get close
me
enough.
and my 1 dexterity ass and 1 strength ass is not doing that. So,
Just talk him to death.
Begin the lecture.
it is my third best stat,
Walk up to
so-
him, start pointing at his at the necrotic damage and start explaining the details and intricacies of the spell.
I could do that. I could do that. That's a great idea.
Are you with us, Leroy?
Leroy is here.
Can you roll me initiative as well, please?
It's on your character sheet once you go to the main sheet, and it's
It's on the character sheet where?
It's on your
top
character.
middle.
It's on the main page, top middle.
Between armor class and speed.
There we go.
Goddamn.
Okay. We will have you go after Hachu here goes then.
And then put you in your proper place.
Yeah. So what would you like
He's-
to do, Hachu?
I'm a fucking talk to him.
You know, you could punch him.
Man, I'm not doing any damn damage with that.
You never know.
Besides, you actually have that bayonet, remember?
Oh yeah, I do have that
Aha,
bayonet.
there you go.
All right, sweet. I'll walk up to
I
him
was like, I
and
wonder if
stab
he's
him
gonna
in it.
remember. Alright, give me a bayonet attack.
Hey!
Nice war crime bayonet, makes contact center mask. Roll me the damage.
Cruciform isn't war crime, triangle is war crime.
Damn.
The 2 remaining hit points that he has left is enough to drop him as you just kind of snake lunge up and just jab this bayonet center mass. He kind of curls over, falls to the ground, and is dead. Now we will maintain the turn order. However, you have the rest of this turn as it gets to the rest of your turns to move within your parameters and restrictions. So let's see. There, dead. So he is dead. Let me remove him from the turn order.
I'm gonna turn to Torin and oh, sorry for stepping on you.
Fighting the little folk underfoot, so.
In all my days working for Huey Long, I never seen this happen.
Can I have time to get up and get my movement speed back?
When it gets to your turn. For now, it is Peter's turn. How do you do?
I guess I'm gonna
Hang on, is
pull
it his
him.
turn?
Yep.
I'm gonna
yeah,
because we
it's
skipped.
Leroy's turn.
all
You're
the
right.
guys.
It's Leroy's
Oh,
turn.
yeah.
Oh, hang on a
I
second.
keep forgetting we gotta catch up because you're fucking 19. So, where
He
are
was
you moving?
19, and she said she was 12.
Oh no.
Jesus Christ. Well, seeing
Dr.
as how,
Disrespect.
seeing as how there's nothing for me to do at this time, and our last 2 antagonists have not noticed our presence, I will let y'all recover yourselves, and I shall move up to the next bit of cover, hopefully undetected.
Nikos has a rifle, right?
Yep,
He does indeed.
Let me-
I do.
Okay.
Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and use my action as well to.
Alright. Spend your action and do a little dash. You run up to that kind of opening and outcropping window, and you're able to post up at it.
Yep. Just kind of low and stealthy, quick run.
Gotcha. Nikos. What do you...
I still haven't done mine. Or do I come after
Yeah.
Nikos?
We both rolled 4.
You motherfuckers. Yeah, so it says... Peter's got the higher deck, so he goes first.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull Torin to his feet.
Oh.
After apologizing for just jumping over him. And then,
Took a Cossack kneecap to the back.
is there like a little bit of ridge over here that I can
Yeah.
kind of
it's
take a little bit
It's one
concealment
of
behind?
those kind of gradient, about 10-foot drops.
Yeah, but is there something I can like
No.
take cover on, rest my rifle up
It is a
against?
nice,
No.
smooth slope.
All right. I'm gonna move up over here. I'm gonna lay down and I'm gonna rest my rifle on one of the rocks and aim at this guy over here.
Alright. You gonna take the shot?
Yeah, we're in full combat now, so yeah. Why shouldn't I take the shot?
Add +1 to your attack.
So do you want me to click advantage on that, or just add a +1 when we roll it?
We just click and then we just mentally add +1.
All right.
Ooh, Russian lever action.
12.
It hits. Give me damage. Ooh, okay. The
One
shot
round for my
heard
magazine.
across the platform, across the castle, as a loud 7.62 by 54 lever action rings out and catches this guy, knocking him to a knee for a moment, just taking it center mass. What else do you got, Peter?
I'm gonna stay low in my little pile of rocks, and I'm just gonna cycle my rifle.
Alrighty. Now it is Nikos.
All right. Well,
Nico, let's go.
I'm
boy.
also going to get close to Pitor, get low and take the shot at this guy here.
Alright, gonna tag
Oh,
you.
Same
yeah.
guy.
Yeah, there we go. I was trying to ping,
Send
but it wasn't
However,
letting
you
me.
do not have the +1, so make me a rifle attack. I forget
True,
what
but I
rifle we gave
do.
you.
He is a 9130.
It's
He picked up off one of the guys.
Yeah.
From the very first encounter, the first 2 guys we saw.
That's gonna be nice.
The little
and loud.
pickets.
That hits. Give me that damage.
Oh,
Damn.
fuck, he's dead.
Yeah.
Edge.
This guy drops to a knee after taking the first 7.62 round. As he's starting to raise back up, he just gets clocked, head jerks back, and his back hits the ground pretty damn hard. He is out.
Good shot.
Thank you.
God, that Mosin fucking kicks. What else you got, Nikos?
I think that's all I have for now.
Alrighty. Torin, you are back on your feet thanks to the item
Yeah.
interaction help of Ruski.
All right.
Sorry for that again.
I'm gonna scamper over to this guy. Just pretend I'm standing below Fairy. I fit.
Okay.
We're both small creatures. We actually cannot.
So if we put
Yeah.
a trench coat, if I throw my trench coat over you two, can you get into R-rated movies?
Maybe. All right, and Thorin is going to. Oh, does this guy have his rifle on him still?
He does.
I'm gonna grab that.
Gonna be very comical.
Make me
Yes.
a, let's see here.
They're
Make
not that
me-
heavy.
Make me a strength check.
They're not that heavy. They're just awkward for someone small.
Oh!
Don't forget this guy's a nerd.
So,
Nat 20.
the sort of string bean bookworm fucking
Bad
kobold
now.
with the first nat 20 of the day goes up like the fucking sword of Excalibur, grabs this rifle much taller than he is, a full-size Mosin,
With
picks
its
it up-
bayonet on.
with his bayonet on, picks it up above his head and holds it aloft before bringing it down. And you slap the stock against your hip. You know the traditional like low guard bayonet charge where like the stock is against the side of your hip? You're basically having to hold it like that, like a fucking pike. But you have rifle in inventory.
What kind of rifle is that?
It is a 9130 Mosin gun. So it is. Let me copy paste the stats here to you.
I'm not
Forget the
keeping
bayonet.
It. I just.
I need Matt to go have rifle. We'll shoot.
Hey,
So
he's
you're not
behind
keeping
me.
it,
I don't
but
know
you're
he's
gonna
done
hold
this
on to
yet.
it?
I just heard him grab it, and I heard the music. I didn't hear him grab it. I just heard the music. Da na 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 as he picked it up.
So just remember whenever we use it, it does your average 2d10 piercing, maximum 300 foot range, 180 foot regular, single shot per attack, and it is bolt action. So we'll just remember whenever you do happen to use it.
How many rounds are in it?
5 rounds at the moment.
Okay. I'll only need it for this battle. Kobold isn't gonna fucking carry that everywhere.
That'd be hilarious though.
We
What
can
else you
cut
got,
off the
Troy?
end to make
I
more
used
press.
10 feet of movement. I
So that
have
was-
20 left. I'm just gonna. Was that an action grabbing the rifle, I assume?
That would be an item interaction.
Okay, so I still have. If I dash, I still have
Bonus action.
40 feet left.
I wouldn't go there. This.
No, that's terrible. Cole's gonna
You have a
scamper
place.
up
You come over here.
Runs
can
to
set
the
the
edge of the
rifle down.
ledge, raise it above
You
his
can
head.
Look what I got.
You can set the rifle down in the little niche here. So you rest it so you don't take a penalty for having to shoot a rifle bigger than you.
I have to prop it like an anti-tank rifle.
Got it propped up on the ledge.
Give me a dexterity check.
I always have trouble finding. I know it's on the left.
Where it says dexterity.
Yeah, you managed to put the bayonet there, kind of slide it across the bottom, shoulder up to the brass butt plate, and shoulder it, and you have it propped up on this sort of ledge. You're almost up on your toes. You're almost at that awkward height where you're on your toes, but you have it propped.
Awesome. I think that's my turn.
Take the shot! No, take the shot!
Bonus action?
I have line of sight!
Wait, can I? I thought I used my bonus action to get there.
Nope. Use
Oh,
your
no,
action
yeah,
to
use your
dash.
action, yeah. Never mind.
So he would not be able to, unless he wants to make a, unless you want to make a, technically offhand attack with this.
Would that be a disadvantage?
It would be at disadvantage, yes.
Fuck it.
Alright.
Fuck it, we ball.
Make me a, yeah, this would just be a dex roll because you are not proficient with large, weapons.
So I just roll dex.
Yep, dex at disadvantage.
I forget where do I check this?
On the top right, you got, normal, disadvantage, and advantage. They're like bubbles you can fill in.
Or top middle for me.
From the very top of the sheet, you should see it.
It's like right above initiative and armor class for me.
It's just not there. For
It
me.
is not there. Let me fix that. Let's see. Advantage toggle. Haha, there we go. Now you got it. Top center.
Sweet.
Aw.
Aw, poor Bean. I would like you to also make me a strength save.
It was worth a shot.
It was worth it.
Jesus.
Your first save will elude you. You can turn off the disadvantage, by the way. As
Oh
well.
yeah.
So you managed to keep your feet underneath you as it kicks back, and if you've ever shot a Mosin before, you know that thing's got some kick. You managed to hold it there in place, digging a foot into the ground, but the round... Actually, wait. Roll me 2d10.
Oh my god.
We're gonna get this man a tank of air.
So, the rule I always use is you have to beat their AC number. You have to be higher than it. If you're lower than it, you miss or it deflects. If you match it, you do half damage, because it's a half effective hit. His AC is 10, so you'll do
Write that
half
down.
of
Write that down.
6. So you did 3 damage to this guy. I'm assuming you shoot him like in the corner of his elbow or something. It's a grazing hit for 3 damage, but you still have not killed anybody. But
Pretty
you shot this
impressive,
dude
if I'm
with a
being honest.
Mosin. Yeah, you just child soldier here with a Mosin. Bah! Fucking clipped this guy as he kind of reels in place and starts shouldering his rifle. Sabine. You didn't get him, unfortunately. You did 3 damage. Sabine, you're up. Oh my god, this kobold.
You winged him.
You winged him.
You hurt my man. You hurt another creature. Now we're gonna have to listen to his cries of pain until we put him down. What's the matter with you?
A wise Cossack once told me I distracted him.
So I'm gonna move over here,
Alrighty.
and I'm gonna ready my action real quick. Do something real quick. Doing some maths.
Some math. Ooh.
Alright, can you you guys see my square or no?
I can see it. Yeah,
I
it's
can't-
centered
I
off
can't see
of this point, but there is a big old square up there.
Okay, I might do something different. Nothing here. Actually, you know what? I'll do it. 1 second.
Oops. How do I undo that?
You need to zoom in and click on it and hit delete.
You were trying to measure and you clicked the paintbrush, didn't you?
Yes. I was just curious, man.
I got 2 enemies in there, and I might just use my spell real quick.
Which spell are you using?
Her spell.
Dang. Okay, up to 3 creature choices you can see within range. Charisma saving throws. Fails that throw. Makes an attack roll with saving throw before it spells. Target must roll a d4 and subtract it. Ah, okay. Let me roll for them.
Hang on, isn't that 30 feet?
You can cast
Oh,
it up to
never
30
mind.
feet away.
Yes, I thought it was 30 feet away from each other, so it's up to 30 feet.
Yeah,
My
up to
fault.
30 feet away
I'm
from
not
you.
doing that.
Okay.
I'm going to ready my action and do kind of like the same thing if they get in range of me before my next turn. So I'll
Alright.
keep my thing up real quick.
So it'll be 30 feet from you. Alrighty. Anything else you
I'll
would
ready
like
my
to do?
action until at least 2 of them get in there. I might change it next turn, which isn't a big deal, but that's
Okay.
good for it.
Gotcha. Leroy, you are up.
Knowing that I've only got one foe in front of me, in front of the team, and I've still got some rounds in the chamber, I pull my pistol again and lean up over the wall and
Take a shot.
sight down. I'm within range.
Oh,
maybe
you're well within
at
range.
What is the range on my weapon? Like max range?
It should say in the details of it, your pistol should have a range of 50 feet.
Okay.
Anything beyond that will be a hard disadvantage.
All right, so I can see my opponent through the window of the ruined wall, and I do have a height advantage. Does that give me any advantage at all?
You do have the height advantage, so it will add a we'll add a +1 to your attack.
All right, sight down the barrel and open up on my opponent.
Kerpew with your old Western revolver. Nah, it's 1917 Oliver. That hits. Roll me damage. Hey!
So 6 damage, or
5 damage.
is it 5? Okay.
It's the +1.
We got
to
wheel
the,
guns, we got lever guns. It really is the Wild West out here.
We got bolt guns. Yeah, you guys are using somewhat dated designs, but I like it. You rise up over the wall after the kobold manages to winch him in the side. You pop up and fire a pistol shot. It catches him in the lower gut. He's putting his hand to it for a moment as he's trying to ready his rifle back up at you. He is still standing, but barely. What else would you
Go
like to do?
ahead.
I think
just
now.
I duck my head back behind the wall and look over to Pyotr and say, I got him in the gut, but I don't think he's down for the count just yet.
Shoot him again!
If I have a bonus
Finish
action, I'll go ahead and do it again.
You do have a
Him
bonus
the
action.
coup de grace.
And I pop back up over the wall and sight down the barrel one more time and pull the trigger.
+1, 11.
Yeah, that's
No,
11.
wait.
That hits. I had
No,
to
I
double check.
fucking
I was like,
tried.
wait a minute. 6 piercing. All right. His remaining 2 health is depleted as having taken a whinging Mosin hit and then a pistol shot. Another one catches him right center of the chest as he crumples on over. You guys triple tap this poor guy.
Have I ever told you how much I enjoyed reading westerns?
Excuse me, sir. I'm not from the Wild West.
Oh,
Aren't you from Mississippi? Mississippi.
Mississippi, sir. There is no need to draw out the vowel like that.
Why
Just
are
gonna
there
have
so
to-
many S's in it?
Wait a minute, wait. Y'all are alright. Let's let Hatchu tell us how to say Mississippi.
Mississippi. I'm not even next to y'all. Why not?
Mississippi.
I mean, you're all west to us,
Could be worse. He could be from Ahyo.
especially the Cossack.
I was honestly trying to think of a quip that slandered Russia, but it's too much effort.
As we now pass to Hachu. Hachu, what do?
Well, I moved up to here.
You did indeed.
Suck.
I don't know if I'm in range of anybody. I can see these guys, right?
You can see
Oh,
those
those
guys
are
in
all
the distance moving up.
Well, okay. Let me break out my cantrips and see what I can do here.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
I'll-
Did you have like 140-foot range on your cantrip?
Oh yeah, my chill touch has 120-foot range.
Yeah.
Okay. So
You're
yeah,
a
I'll
wizard.
hit.
Your rifle is your spells.
I cast non-magic missile.
That's when you guys
I'll,
go to Germany and stop the V1 program.
I'll cast chill touch on this guy on the left over here.
On the left bank?
Yeah, him.
Gotcha. Boasted. Or cast the attack, rather.
Oh shit, my turn next, isn't it?
God damn it.
Aw. You kind of peek and fire through the window over the top of Leroy's head, and the spell goes blasting on past, and it ends up hitting the corner here just short. It is an
It's
unfortunate
not
miss.
with today. Jesus.
What else you got, Snicky? Slippery little snack.
Okay, there's a bunch of niggas in front of me. I'm gonna get some water.
Achoo.
Can hear the whirring of his IDE hard drive brain.
Oh no, is his brain working? You okay, Hachu?
Oh wait, sorry. I thought I was. God, never mind.
You still have your movement.
Guess I'll move here along the wall with these two other guys.
Alright. Sounds like a
That's about
plan.
it.
Eh, you cast the spell, you tried. We now get to these guys. Hey! 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna move to the corner here. You are in cover, so you will be able to add +2 to your AC at the moment, Torrin. However, he's going to take a shot at you.
at the kobold.
Oh, come now. He should get +3. He's just
Wait.
barely got the top of
Wait.
his face sticking out. He's a
It's
minuscule
hard
target.
cover, it's only +2.
I don't need it.
That too.
Come on.
I have
come
+2
on.
to my +2, right?
Yep. For the moment,
That's-
while you're in this cover. So that's a
that-
14
that
to
equal-
hit.
+4?
Yep. So
That
it's-
is ridiculous. Okay.
So does a 14 hit?
No.
Damn. Alright. We now move to the next guy.
He's shooting at me! Why is he shooting at me?
This guy's
You
gonna,
shot at him. What do you expect? He's only fair.
It is fair.
This guy's gonna move up to the corner, take a knee, exposing himself a little bit. And he's
this
gonna fire a shot at the fairy, who is flying up in the air. Bang.
Paul.
Wow, that's a 3. He misses. Pull.
Someone
Got a
never wins skeet
shotgun,
shooting.
buddy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This guy's gonna move up to the bush. He's gonna fire a shot at Leroy, who gets a +2 to your AC at the moment.
Oh, that's right. I'm still exposed. I didn't lower myself.
You did not. However, that is a 19 to hit.
Ooh.
So whatever your AC is currently, add 2 to it. Does a 19 beat it?
Yes, I'm a 14.
Ah, okay. Let's roll damage here. See if he clips you. Ooh. You're gonna take 16 damage as a round catches you right in the side of the shoulder.
I'm gonna take 16 damage.
That is 16 damage.
I'm dead.
You are incapacitated. Okay. So put yourself at 0 HP. And starting next turn until stabilized, you will be making death saving throws.
Oh, shit.
Well, you have that IFAC, Torin.
Yeah, I know.
So Leroy you look to the side, Snake, you look over your shoulder, and Leroy just gets clocked and falls backwards, having taken a hit.
Oh, hell.
He's just standing there all elegantly after killing the guy. Just BAM!
Yeah, he rises up, fires 2 pistol shots. It's like, that was pretty good. Bah!
So much for style points.
15, 20, 25. This guy's gonna move up, fire over the shoulder a little bit. He's gonna fire a shot at you, Torin.
Okay.
Oh, that's a nat 1. Never mind. Let me roll on the D6 table of fuckery. Wow, this guy's fucking useless. Or I can just blame early make Mosins.
Not early make, Soviet make. The early make ones were pretty good.
This one is probably Soviet made then, because he takes 4 damage as his rifle bolt fucking explodes into his forearm.
Does that mean his rifle's no longer functional?
This guy no longer has a functional rifle, so let me make a marker here so I can remember that, because fucking Mosin made weapons. Fucking we'll put a wrench here. You don't got a fucking weapon anymore, you dumbass. Peter, you're up. God damn it.
Would any of my healing spells stabilize him?
They would stabilize him, and in fact would bring him back up.
Okay. Yeah, that's within range. I can see him, right?
You kind of got a big old tree between you and Leroy.
Alright, I could see him from there, though.
Yeah.
So, I'm gonna get up, move over here, and I have to look up how to pronounce this again.
Oh, is it
shout? Yeah, I'm gonna shout Lichet and cast Healing Word on him.
Alright.
So then I just click on Healing Word.
Yep.
Cast
Fix him,
at level.
fix him!
I can cast this at level 2. I have some level 2 spell slots, I do believe.
Do you?
Yes.
Alright.
I haven't used any level 2, so I'm gonna cast it at level 2.
You may upcast.
Alright, is that?
Oh god. Kobold's just panicking. Oh. He's been shot.
And we need some help down here. Hey,
Battle chaplain, party healer, help.
fuck that, use ya!
Party combat healer.
There you go.
Wow, 1 point for higher level, but that is 8 healing. Add 8 health to your pool. You are back up, Leroy.
Am I awake? Is the question.
You are awake.
Okay.
Comes
I
to.
was gonna say, get a one shot like that, I'll probably knock the fuck out.
Laying there about to start making death saves, and all of a sudden you just gasp out his magic of a Russian flavor and scent overpass you, and you gasp out. You're still bloodied, you're still hurt, but
First thing you smell is borscht.
you smell borscht. And then all of a sudden it feels like a beet got shoved in your throat. You're just But yeah, you were back up at 8 HP. You are injured, but you are alive.
Oh, you're alive. Oh.
Much obliged, sir. I thought I was a goner there for a second.
Then I'm gonna use the rest of my movement, which I should have enough of. I do believe. That's not gonna put me, so I'm gonna go press myself up against the wall over here.
Alright.
Get as much cover as I can.
party healer. Yay, combat cleric. Nikos.
Alright. Let's move up there.
Alright.
Just right out in the
And-
open
Yeah.
T-pose at them.
to assert dominance.
And then let's see. Are you within range? You
I
are.
have one level 2
Remind me,
spell slot
what
already.
do I do to throw my spear? What roll? Just a regular attack with
The
it?
regular spear attack. Because it is the
All
same
right.
for throw.
And I'm also going to add my inspiration for this.
Alright. So you can add a d6 to it.
I'll
You don't
roll.
have to add it until after you roll. If it's a good
Yeah.
roll, you don't have to add.
Oh, never mind.
Wow.
Excellent.
Okay. Roll me damage.
5.
So, this guy comes running up between the trees past you all, and Olympic javelin throws, shield at his side, chucks his fucking hoplite spear, it sails across, catches this guy in the chest, and, like, almost knocks him back against the wall with the spear in his chest.
And then, as my bonus action, I'm going to teleport it back to me with the weapon bond.
And you're like, wow, he just threw his spear, what the fuck? The spear makes a little poof noise and pops back in Nikos' hand as the guy lets out a yell as the spear just kind of...
And that was a one-handed, so I have my shield up at the moment as well.
You do indeed.
Does the shield stop bullets?
It does.
It gives me a 19 AC when I have it on.
Okay, fair.
Hoplite,
why you-
baby!
That's why you're standing there.
Yes,
Nothing can
that
shoot
is
me.
why.
I am Hoplite, nothing gets through. Hi, Hoplite
Yeah.
makes an Olympic javelin throw, fucking sticks his target, recalls his
Yeah.
spear. Torin, you're up.
This man out here constantly getting himself the nickname the Wall, apparently.
I know, right?
So now that I've got the rifle rested, I don't have like any issues with it, do I?
You'll still have to compensate for the kickback.
Okay. I'm gonna aim at.
That guy. Alright.
Hey, we need a face tank.
You shot my friend!
And it's just, do I just roll d20 for this?
Yep.
Or...
This is, just roll dexterity.
Oh, okay.
Just flat dexterity. Because you're not proficient with firearms. Well, at least
Proficient
not
with this
large
one.
size.
We'll be next. We
Well.
better be next level.
The 15 hits, roll me a 2d10.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. Okay.
I want a refund of my rolls for this
Let's
game.
congratulate the first ever kill in Torin's life. This guy, having taken a
Congrats.
spear to the chest, looks to you, is like, what the fuck, did I just have a spear thrown at me? And as he's about to look back up, catches a nice 7.62 round that just grapes his head as he falls back against the wall and is slumped. Give
And
me
I
a
have a bonus
charisma save.
Oh yeah, right.
Hang on. As he does that, I'm gonna shout, "Next target!" at him.
Thanks to the next target yell. Yeah, you haven't lost your shit yet. You're focused on, okay, I need to get my next target eventually.
That guy.
Alright, this will be an offhand attack, so this will be dexterity.
-1, right?
Yeah, dexterity minus your proficiency
Jesus
for this one.
Christ.
So yeah, roll me a dex.
Dex
regular dex check
-4.
-2.
Or 2, yeah. Yeah, so. Oh, I rolled a save. Shit. -4 from that.
Whoops. Okay. So what is that? That's 13. Roll me damage, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
2d10. Oh god, the kobold's gone insane.
I'm so upset right now.
Got chased for blood.
All the ones, all the 20s.
Blah! Blah!
Do I
Yeah.
need to roll strength for this one? This strength
You need
save?
to roll me a strength save. Wow, you fucking plant your little claws. This kobold becomes the ultimate, like, sniper threat. Fucking Sergeant York
Throw
over
myself
here.
out the window.
You only have
I'm
what?
about to
One
throw
round
myself out
left
a
in the
window right now.
magazine? On that?
There's there's 5 shots in that rifle, so that would be 1, 2. That'd have been your
I've
third
used
shot, so you
me.
got 2 more left in it.
Okay.
As he racks the bolt, digging his toes in, screeching out like a kobold, this guy takes 9 damage, is down to a knee, and is going to, actually, we'll do that on his turn. Torn, do you happen to move?
Nope.
Alright, turnover. Sabine, you are up.
Oh, mad.
You're a wizard, not a gunman.
Don't know what's
That
happening.
doesn't mean my rolls are any better.
Every session somebody gets shit on and somebody gets amazing
Jeez.
stuff. Next time it'll probably be you get all the 20s and him get all the 1s.
I'll probably be me getting all the ones.
Or you, when you need to heal people.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed.
All my freaking good rolls were spent in Star Wars RPG.
You crit fail and heal the guy that your teammate is fighting.
Sabine, what you doing? You're fluttering over there to the top of the wall, I see.
We need to get her a gun. Would be very useful.
It'd have to be like Torin's pistol. It's the only thing she could handle.
I'm gonna collect
Pocket
a bunch of
pistol.
these Mosins and I'm gonna cut them up into Obrazes for these two.
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
God.
I'm waiting for her to say size doesn't matter.
Max effective range 20 feet.
Oh, come on. They'll have like 10-inch barrels.
No. We're going to 3-inch barrel Oberez up in here if you're making them that.
Alright, that's all my turn. That's all I can really do.
Alright.
You not have combat spells? Like direct combat spells?
No, I'm battlefield control. With
Yeah.
like stabby stab up close.
Stabby stab assistance. Leroy, you are back up. You're able to get to a knee. What do?
Well, I have expended 4 of what I think it's a 6-round chamber, 4 shots of a 6-round chamber.
Yep.
I'm gonna go ahead and stay put. Hopefully, get some more healing from somebody. And reload my revolver because I don't want to go click.
It will take 1 action to reload, so consider that this turn's action. Give yourself 6 rounds again.
Do I have to wait for my turn to potentially
Yes.
give him that IFAC? Yeah.
Yep, you will need to.
I'm in movement range. I wouldn't worry about it.
There's no way to mark whether how many shots I've got left, do I? Oh, there it is. Okay.
There is. Yeah, you should have a total ammo counter, and you should have a cylinder count.
So I've reloaded 4 rounds. I'm back up to 6, so I need to minus.
Subtract 4 from your total.
Yeah.
Yep. From your
There we
total
go.
belt.
Got it.
There we go. Yeah. Ammo counting's fun. Alright, so you spend your
Like,
action
counting.
popping the chamber open, sliding a couple rounds in, reloading it, clacking it back. You do still have your bonus
Do you
action.
spin it? You spin the chamber before you finish?
Yeah, spin the chamber.
Yes.
Thanks for reminding me.
You must.
Must spin the chamber. It is the Weston thing to do, I suppose.
That was so cool.
This Men at War Assault Squad music, I've been trying to identify it for like the last 30 minutes.
No, this is generic tabletop RPG music.
Okay, it sounds like it was made by the same guy. Okay.
So I try to peek over the window without exposing myself again, and get a view for where our enemies are, see if they've moved or not.
Give me investigation. Yeah, you're able to kind of peek over halfway and look. One is gravely wounded, the other one is fumbling with a fucked up hand and a destroyed rifle, and there's a third one posted up at the corner aiming towards your guys' direction. That is all you see at the moment.
I turn toward Piotr and Torin, and look at them both and say, "We got one looking right at us, boys. Don't give him any clear shots."
Alrighty. Hachu! It is your turn.
Alright.
Bless
I
you.
am seeing. I'm in range of. Where'd my thing go?
Do you keep track of how many spells
that
you're
guy?
casting as well?
Cantrips don't count, do they, though,
Oh yeah,
right?
cantrips don't count, yeah.
Ouch. Yeah. So far, I haven't casted any
Big boy
outside of
magic.
cantrips, so.
Alright.
No, you count the ones from the previous encounter, right? Because we haven't taken a long rest.
Well, in that case, I've used my 2 level 2 spells, I guess, because I used invisibility twice.
There you go.
I don't know how to mark that on here.
On the
just-
spell sheet, there's a number in the
I just
middle
put
of it.
0.
Yeah, you just knock it down to 0 since you've used 2.
Okay, there we go. Well, I'm gonna cast Toll of the Dead on. Is it this guy on the right over here injured?
This guy on the bottom is not injured. The 2 up top are both
This
injured.
one's here's the. Oh, I thought. Oh yeah, this one had the rifle blow up, and this one is the one that Torrin shot.
in the fucking chest.
All right. Well, I need to move 10 feet for what I want to do then. Okay.
Alright.
Don't leave cover.
Cover is important in this version of D&D.
So is this like? Would there be some kind of cover right here?
Right there, there'd be kind of half cover. If you got in that spot, you'd have +1. You'd have kind of a half body cover if you're kind of leaning back of sorts on the slope.
Yeah, it's too far.
I think you should just throw a cantrip at this guy personally.
If I use Toll of the Dead on this guy, I get double damage. Or
But
either
he's
one
only
of these
got like
two.
1 HP, and one doesn't have a functioning rifle, and one only has like 2 HP or something.
Okay. Hey, if you say so. All right, I'll hit Mr. Untouched so far over here.
Alright, give me una momento.
I need to get rid of my fucking hands in here.
Stay
Get
behind
my
the wall.
hand.
Wall safe.
Roll me your spell attack.
All right. If I can actually find it, I will. I just had it. Ah, there we go. Level 1. There we go. Okay, so I've rolled. I've used 2 level 1 spells then. Okay, so I got 2 remaining.
Alright.
Did I do that right? Did not actually roll, or did it?
No, it rolled. So, total
Okay.
good. I need to make a wisdom saving throw. Yeah. Oh, that fails. So roll me a d12 of necrotic damage. One d12.
Oh, God.
Damn. Okay, and which guy was that again?
That was this one guy on the right.
The blown up rifle?
No, the that one. Yeah.
I can't see through the white square. Which one? Oh, you're pointing at the one bottom of the
Bottom.
three, right?
Bottommost.
Okay.
Yes. I realized I said that after I realized both of those guys are also on the right.
Doink. So, his rifle drops out of his hands, and he crumples forward and falls dead.
Oh.
You, yeah, you dispatched him alright? What else you got, Hachu?
That's all I got. I can't do much else.
Alrighty.
I'm no damn well I'm not gonna hit those guys with the damn pistol shot with my fucking throws so far.
Give it a shot.
Oh yeah, give it a shot with my.
Offhand, so we just roll your pistol attack. We just -2 for your proficiency, because it's an offhand attack.
Okay.
So roll your pistol attack. You got the ammo. You can spare it.
Ah,
Let's try.
hell.
Let's give it a try. It'll be great or it'll be terrible. We'll see.
Fun either way.
Misses, fucking shoots myself in the damn tail. Alright. There's I click on the name
In the
itself,
center
right?
page. Yep. You just click on the name itself for the pistol. 1903 pocket hammerless with a 17. Somehow you lob a 32 ACP round, a fucking egregious distance for the caliber. And yeah, you catch them. Click on the result. Let's get that damage. Jesus
Razor rolls.
Christ. The guy fucking drops. Okay, redemption.
Coup de grace.
Double kill! Double kill!
Double kill. So you necrotic him and then switch offhand, aim with your little hammerless pocket pistol, which is just a big brother version of a already tiny pistol that the kobold carries. And fucking pink! Fire a shot, it sells out, catches the guy, knocks him over, killing him. Now we go to
Oh,
the
nice.
last remaining guy in the field. He's gonna use his interaction to drop his rifle. Oh, wrong one. Pick up the other guy's rifle. Step back over here. And he's gonna fire a shot at our hoplite. Kabang! I'm assuming a 12 doesn't hit, does it, Nikos?
No, a 12 does not.
Ding!
He's gonna look down and rack his bolt as we get to a Peter.
Alright. I am going to spend my movement to run over here. And I am going to use the IFAC on Leroy.
Alright. So the IFAC, because it is a medical item, it will take your action. It does 1d8 plus 1 healing. So roll me a d8 and we'll see how effective this is.
Oh, hang on. 1d8 plus healing, so I don't roll my medicine.
Yep, you don't have to roll medicine for this one.
Ignore that.
It's all good.
That would have been a good roll, too.
Yeah. You get 3 healing, Leroy, as he goes to wrap your shoulder a bit with some of the bandages.
Better than nothing.
Add 3 health.
Then, I don't know if it would take my bonus action or would it be an item. I'm going to toss a spare 5-round clip to Torin.
We can consider that a bonus action. So you'll kind of toss it over
Alright.
to him. Torin,
Yeah,
you're
so
gonna
I'm
need to
gonna-
make me
I'm
a
gonna-
sleight of hand, though.
I'm gonna shout, Torin, here! And toss it to him. You know, just, it's a little toss, even if it falls on the ground, it's not the end of the world.
It's Mosin, it uses dirt.
It's bullets.
Torin doesn't see it.
Yeah, he doesn't see it. It kind of bounces as you raise your hand last minute, knock it to the side, it lands on the ground, you scramble down, grab it, and kind of put it in
Yeah.
one of your vest pockets.
Can I veto that a little? He
Sure.
doesn't see it at all. Fucking tunnel
Oh.
vision. He
Oh,
doesn't
it's-
even notice it.
Oh.
It's just on the ground next to him.
If you do happen to notice it, you got 5 rounds at your feet. We'll see if you do later on.
The way things are going, might not even need it.
Possibly, yeah. As we pass now to Nikos. Going bowling.
Yep. Move up there.
Kind of slide down
And
that
then-
embankment a little bit. Give me a
Once again.
dexterity check first. Or
Yep,
acrobatics if you'd like.
Acrobatics. Can we do athletic?
It's not so much athletics, it's more so your ability to move.
Alright, fine.
Oh
Hey!
yeah, fucking hoplite sliding down the 10-foot rock face like a fucking cool guy, just like on his heels, just slides down and keeps moving.
Then
Fucking
I'll
cool guy
throw
slide.
my spear at the guy.
Fucking
God
hits.
damn.
Roll me damage. Fucking hoplite frontliner, guys. Look what you've been missing. Yeah, spear fucking catches this guy. He lets out a nice visceral yell as he falls back.
Then bonus
You're a
action,
magic
teleport
element.
it back to me.
Bonus action recalls the spear back into your hand. Fucking hoplite here, okay.
That's
Alright.
all.
All of you have 1 turn worth of additional movement to advance north, however you wish. Out of turn order for the moment.
Kobold doesn't move.
Kobold
All
will
right.
hold his position. Alright.
No, he's just.
How
he's
far
just
do we
doing
have to
it.
move?
1 turn action worth, so 30 feet or 60 feet if you want to dash.
Well, I, for one, vote we hang out behind this. This seems like some pretty solid cover to me.
You might notice that Torin doesn't notice the battle is temporarily over. He is still sighted.
I am going to fall back to behind the wall.
Alright.
I'm gonna go over to Torin. I'm gonna pick the bullets up off the ground and I'm gonna stick them in his shirt pocket.
Oh.
What?
Leroy,
I'm gonna move
Still-
over to this wall.
Oh, and I gotta subtract my 5 rounds.
Leroy is partially recovered. I'd say about 2/3 recovered from his near-death experience. Is going to try to roll over the wall through the window and make his way to the edge of the ravine here.
Okay.
Do I need to roll for anything on that?
Nope. You'll be able to move to that.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna take his place in the firing line.
Gotcha. So everybody kind of position themselves, and Sabine, you're advancing up to kind of do some forward movement.
I rolled stealth already.
Wait, are we?
All right.
We're going.
We're staying. We're staying.
You're staying here?
Make them come to us. We have a wall. They will have open ground.
As you guys are posting up here and getting ready, I would like all 6 of you to make me a perception check.
Jeez.
Torin unhyperfocuses and sees everything.
I can hear the birds.
Hey, it wasn't an absolute roll, a god awful roll.
God. So Peter and Hachu and Nikos do not notice. However, Torin being dialed in, Leroy and Sabine from your somewhat advanced position, you guys are listening in, and you hear what sounds like kind of a guttural bear sort of roar, if not growl.
I know what this is.
And then you hear some shooting, some return fire, and it's much more crisp rifle fire. It's not Mosin's, it's the Enfields that the sort of flanking fire teams are using. And off to the right, you hear a little bit of yelling and some return fire and exchange fire as they seem to make contact with the unit before... Let me make sure this is working here.
Can I roll history on this sound?
You can roll history if you would like.
It's a Mosin that got.
That
not,
is
it's a
Mosins
Lee
and
Enfield.
Lee Enfields exchanging fire with each other and what sounds like bear yells. As let me add them to the initiative tracker.
It's a burial.
And let me sort this from highest to lowest. As it comes smashing through the trees on the right flank, you can only assume the fire team on the right flank maybe didn't fare too well. As Peter, if you want to make me a investigation or history check.
I'm gonna go with history.
Is it too late for me to move?
It is.
Ah, fuck.
Well, for some reason, you should know these guys. They seem very important, but you just can't put your finger on it. But everybody, you can recognize, why is there additional Cossacks like Peter? Why are they riding armored bears?
Now that I can see them, can I roll history again?
I'm gonna say you can't quite see them from this position yet.
Okay. There's a Cossack in the way.
There's a Cossack and a hoplite.
And a hoplite. Oh man, fucking Nikos, you better stay still. I got the fucking. I've always wanted to do this shit.
All right, Sabine, you're at top of the turn order. Let's initiate battle.
1 second, reading something real quick.
All right.
It's Santa Claus on a bear.
Alright, I'm gonna move forward.
Those
No, it's
PBS
Voli Bear.
ages.
No, it's not Voli Bear. It's Sejuani.
I'm gonna move forward, look at the bear, not the rider, and go. We are not your enemies. Sorry, I lost my accent there. I went to an accent from the book I'm reading. Now I gotta get back into the Alabama accent.
Alabama. Mama with the
Hey
devil.
there.
Mississippi.
Hey there,
Mama
Mr. Bear.
Mississippi.
I just want to let you know, I'm not your enemy. I would never put you in armor and ride you with no regard for you. And I'm going to cast Animal Friendship.
You ain't gonna cast shit.
Clever.
Aminal.
Alright. Let me roll here. Seems to fall on very deaf ears. Not physically deaf, but like
Psychologically deaf.
psychological deaf of like, nah,
These bears aren't fucking around.
it is not convincing him otherwise. This is his rider. This is his man.
Alright, with that, I'm going to switch, pull out my dagger, and throw the dagger at the rider.
Alright, make me an attack. Ooh, that hits. Roll me damage. Alright, subtract 5 health from the rider health. Bam. So you throw the dagger and it catches this Cossack in the shoulder as he pulls his saber out. What you realize is both of these guys have what looks like sort of shortened down lever actions, very similar to Peter, and Cossack sabers in the opposite hand. And he kind of
Shashkas.
pulls his Shashkas, pulls out his
Shashka.
cavalry Shashka. I'm gonna say saber because it's a fucking saber. Pulls out his saber, and
Has no guard. It's a shashka.
These guys have guards.
Shush.
And yeah, he's got a dagger at his shoulder. Ow. What else would you like to do, Sabine?
Oh, that's my whole turn. I use my action, my bonus action.
Alrighty, Leroy, you hear bears. You see what looks like bears coming over the ledge.
Also, technically, that was only a 17 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Seeing as how I almost, got shot to death. I'm not looking to engage in melee combat with furry fangs and what looks like Russian cavalry riding on Yogi Berry. I don't know. I was going somewhere with that, but melee combat is not my forte, so I'm going to try and scramble into some cover. I see some ruins on the other side of this ravine. Another building, perhaps. I'm going to try and scramble into that cover as quick as I can.
Alright. So with 60 feet of
believe
movement,
that's-
you would be able to make it to about here-ish.
So that's 25, and from there, I would be able to get inside, no?
Yep, you would.
Okay.
You can spend your action,
Alright,
but
so
you'd
that's
be able
going
to
to
dash
spend my
into
action.
there. So just kind of
hang on.
nope.
Yep. Yeah, that's going to be it. So let's see, from here, 25, 35.
You'd have to go around
Yeah,
the corner
okay.
here. So
Oh, around,
25,
okay.
30, 35, 40, 45, 50. You'd make it
Yeah.
to here.
Hang on. Because I'm not looking, I've only got one screen, I'm not looking at yours. So 25 there.
Or here.
And 15 more feet after that one.
So like here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right there.
Or here. Just,
Hey, so you move on around and get into cover there. We now move to Hachu. You peek over behind you and it's like, that's a bear smashing through the bushes.
Snake, come back!
Feel like I have made a mistake over here.
Run!
Far can I get by?
Where are you trying to move to?
Like, fuck. anywhere like this way, but away
Do a
from
square,
them.
not a circle. A square actually shows your movement.
You can dash, can't you?
He can dash if he spends his action.
I gotta contribute something.
Contribute by not dying to bear.
Yeah, I mean, there's a wall between you and bears right now.
You do have a wall
You're not
there.
in the worst spot.
For some reason, I suspect they have great movement.
I mean, they
Yeah, they
probably
are
do, but at
on-
least it's, better
Right.
than moving out into the open.
Yeah.
A move down there.
Make me a acrobatics with advantage.
Okay. Let me.
How long are you?
I don't remember.
ask that question to
I
another
was
man.
told, and I don't remember.
He's something like
He's about
12
average.
12 to 14 feet. Keep
Wow.
in mind, he's very scrunched and slouched most of the time.
Did an acrobatics, right?
Yep, acrobatics with advantage toggled on.
Oh shit! I didn't toggle it on.
That's fine, you can just
That's a
click it
great
again.
roll, though.
Yeah.
I just click it again.
Yeah, you can just click it again to do advantage if you want. Just double tap type deal. Hey, let's see, 16 and a 10. Alright, so we'll take a 16. Yeah, you don't eat shit as you snake-like slide down the side of this 10-foot berm and whoop, find yourself down into the softer dirt.
The snake moves snake-like. I'm shocked.
There's a chance he may have fucked it up.
Yeah, there's always a chance I might fuck it up. Alright, and well, I'll cast Chill Touch Cantrip on this bottom one. Is that?
You can't see
Let me
him from
double-
your current position.
Oh, I can't see him now? Oh,
No.
okay.
Not from there.
But
Not
he's
with,
so tall.
2 walls and a 10-foot berm beside you.
Get on your tippy tail.
Periscope.
Bing! Bing!
What's that Team Fortress 2 meme? Snakehead peeks over wall. Nope.
Well, in that case,
You always use your action to move again.
yeah, might as well since I can't see him. Move another. Should I move? Hey, I can move right back to the wall.
It would cost you double movement to move up that berm, but yeah, you could actually get yourself back to that wall.
And since I'm not gonna be able to hit anything from over there anyway, so I might as well just use my action to do that.
Alrighty. Whoop, 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 whoop. You kind of slither on in and nestle between the hoplite who's got his shield up and Peter who's kind of readying his rifle. We now get to Cossack number 1. Let me measure this. 5, 10. Alright, Bear's turn. Gonna dash his full 80 feet. Ryder's
Oh,
turn.
shit.
He's gonna raise up his rifle, aim it at you, and try to take a shot at you, Sabine. Whoo, that's a 17.
Yeah, definitely hits.
Uh-oh. 17 damage from the shortened
shit.
lever action.
I am down.
Oof. The fairy gets knocked out of the sky and lands on the ground with a heavy thud. This guy's a fucking crack shot managing to hit that. Alright, we will now pass to the other turn. 5, 10,
Alright, there's no way I can get to you for a while.
80-foot bear movement as he dashes, comes to a sliding halt in front of you, is going to take a shot at the shield in the front. Nikos.
Come at me.
How's an 18 do?
With my shield up, which it is, it misses.
Damn, okay. So a heavy old Mosin round caliber just glances off the front of the shield
Just
with a
barely.
loud pang. Fucking ting. Nikos, we get to your turn.
My go. Spear throw.
Dismount him!
You rise up to throw the spear, and it misses both of them, landing beside them in the dirt.
I am going to use my action surge.
Ah.
So I have another action, and let's try this again.
Alrighty.
Fuck.
Ooh, you bust your action surges and call it back to you. Throw it again. Roll me a d6. Whew, okay. I'm gonna blame your throw that only goes 5 feet in front of you and sticks into the ground on the fact that when you cock it back, you know when you're shooting pool and there's an asshole behind you and you gut check him with the pool stick?
Yeah.
You kind of chest check the snake behind you with the spear when you cock back to throw, and it throws you off and it sticks in the ground 5 feet in front of you.
Room, please. All right. That's me.
Alrighty. Peter! Your friends from Corland are quickly approaching. What do?
Alright, do I have a clear-ish shot from here?
You do.
Alright. This is just for style points. But as the snake bends over from being gut-checked with the back of a spear, I'm gonna lay my rifle on top of him, tell him to hold still, and then take a shot using the snake as support.
Are you obliged to this, Hatsu?
Yeah, why not?
Add +1 to your attack when you roll, then. Ooh. Unfortunately,
So
even with the
13.
+1, it glances off the helmet plate on the bear and ricochets off to the side.
Damn. I'm gonna rack the slide, or I'm gonna cock it and fire again with my bonus action. If
Yeah,
I
why
still have
fucking
that.
slide on a lever action rifle, man?
What do you run the lever? What's the actual term for that? I don't have a lever action in life, so I don't know.
You action the lever.
Action the lever. All right.
And then with that direct translation.
Well, -2 from the roll that you give. Actually, just
I still
-1
get the-
because you still get to add +1, so it'll just be -1 from this. That's a 9.
Even worse than the
as
first
it
one.
passes by and hits the dirt behind him.
Oh god.
Damn.
Oh no. You might need to
This
reload
is-
soon as well.
I still have 2 rounds. Hopefully it
enough.
will be enough.
Torrid!
Alright. Panic mode is still in full swing.
Yep.
Bear with me here. Kobold's going to move to the right here and plant up right there.
You're gonna scoot
In
past
front?
all of them and drop down in front of them?
In front of the guy with the shield?
Yes.
Oh.
Okay.
Alright. So you see a little guy scamper past you with this oversized rifle and kind of drop down in front of you?
You guys are taking up all the wall. I like walls for a reason. And then,
God damn it.
obviously, aim at the bear. And shoot.
Roll me dexterity at disadvantage.
What, because all the people?
No, because you're offhanded, or not offhanded, you're shooting this one from the hip. Oof. That 13 does not quite catch as the round comes close to hitting, but ends up hitting the brickwork back behind them.
Not the brickwork.
No.
Was that my bonus action, or is that my
That was
bonus
your
action?
action.
Alright, I'm gonna try again.
Alright.
Again.
Well,
Still
-2
disadvantage?
from this roll at disadvantage.
Alright. Wait, dexterity save again?
Dexterity check.
Check. God damn it.
Ooh, that's a 5. Roll me a strength save.
No. We were taking the left number. That's a 22.
No, he's rolling disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage. Never
He's
mind.
shooting
Yeah.
this bitch from the hip.
Oh, 12.
That's okay. Then, yeah, make sure you're good on toggling that. So you kind of do a slight spin in place. You don't fall over, you don't twirl, but you kind of spin a little bit 180 as the bayonet and rifle that was just fired is currently pointing at the shield and the two party members behind it.
Don't worry, it's empty.
I gave you ammo. Check your breast pocket.
Don't tell me I'm now stuck facing the opposite way.
You're facing away from them, looking at your friends.
That's very inconvenient.
Would you also like to make a history roll to see if you can identify these guys?
Oh wow,
They're
good or over.
Cossacks, but they're not
Bears.
Russian Cossacks. They're riding bears, armored bears at that. They're Cossacks. They got the same rifle as Peter, but they don't look like your traditional Russian Cossack. Sabine, death save throw, please. Ooh, that is 1 fail so far. Sabine is not doing hot. Leroy.
Oh God.
Going rough. Leroy, what's going on, buddy?
Man, fuck with no bears.
Smoking a cigar behind the wall is what he's doing.
Let's see. Let me measure something here. Yes, stop. I don't need to see
It's
that.
bigger than a cigar.
And that's 30, and then that's out of range. Okay. So I'm gonna use my movement and my action and just move up to this window here.
Alright.
And that's gonna end my turn right there. I'm still in cover, still protected.
Yep.
And wondering what the fuck is going on. How the fuck? What in tarnation led to this mess?
Just roaring and bullet popcorn.
Yeah, bears yelling, some fairy shrieking in the distance, a kobold letting off shots, fire teams in the distance going nuts.
Hollering at. I take a moment to holler at Shelter. This is supposed to be a countryman, sir. Are they not? Can't you reason with them?
They're not my countrymen. There are many different Cossacks, and these are not mine.
Yeah, that's gonna end my turn.
Alrighty. Hachu! Bear is rapidly approaching with angry intent. You also got gut checked by a spear throw that you botched, and Kobold is aiming rifle at you for some reason while Russian uses you as a kickstand.
It's empty.
You still have a bayonet on there, remember?
Oh yeah.
Remember, when the bear rears up, stab it in the chest.
Okay.
Alright, Hachu, what you doing, buddy?
Roll to kill myself.
Oh.
Alright, I'll use chill touch on it.
Hell yeah.
It's about. Yeah, I just wanted to double check, but yeah.
Click
Okay.
that spell
Double
and
check.
send it, buddy. You got this.
Oh hell.
You got this. Do the thing. We believe in you.
Fuck no, I don't.
The ice seems to overwrap some of the arm of the Cossack, who just kind of waves it up with the saber in hand and just kind of breaks the ice off and seems fine.
It's that racial +5 cold resistance.
What else would you like
Jesus,
to do?
I guess I'd take out my fucking pistol and shoot him. I don't.
Alright, make me a bonus action offhand attack. So make me a pistol attack. We'll -2 from it. Your little 38 hammerless ACP. That is 10 as the round hits a little short in the dirt.
Fear factor. No one can fucking hit it.
Nobody can hit this guy. Everybody's missing him. All right.
Oh my
As we
god.
now get to Cossack. What? Actually, would you like to move, Hachu?
I'll just move like right there.
All right, so you're gonna slink out of the way, gonna fall back a little bit. Now we get to Cossack number 1, who is going to. I'm gonna do a charisma check actually. Okay, he doesn't seem that vindictive. You're lucky, Fairy. He's not gonna tell the bear to eat you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 80. Runs to the edge of the perch here. He's gonna take a shot at the kobold.
That's fine.
Does a 14 hit?
No.
He misses. It hits the brickwork next to you. Other one. Holstering the rifle, pulling out his saber. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Bear does not have to spend its action as well. Kobold. First 2 attacks from the bear. One's a swipe and one's a bite.
Gotcha.
That's a nat 1 on the bite. That is
I'm near a
a
wall.
17 on the swipe.
Hey, wait.
Does a
I'm near a-
17 hit?
The 17 matches.
Okay.
But wait, how does that work with a multi-part hit?
So it's multiple attacks towards you. The first one misses, the bite misses, so it won't hit. The
Well, yeah,
second
but
one
with-
matches.
With my ability with the first miss and it being a crit.
You would be able to react then appropriately.
So the first one, I'd like to imagine
Stab it in the heart!
Kobold turns and plants the butt of his rifle against that wall. And stabs Bear in the heart. It's impossible not to roll above it, so let's see.
Send it. Another reason why this kobold is very dangerous, if not a little
still rolled.
inept.
I still won, but that sucks. Let me read this again. D20 if your score is higher.
It does a certain amount of damage, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
You just have to
One-
roll higher than what the attack was.
Yeah,
that
which I
missed.
did. 1d8 plus int modifier.
Alright, so just roll. Alright, 3 plus
Wait,
your.
int
what's your intelligence?
modifier?
Yep. What's your intelligence modifier?
It's the big number, right?
Not the double digit, the single digit.
Oh. 4.
So 7 damage of retaliatory against the bear.
And then the second hit meets my AC.
And then the second one meets, so it'll only do half damage. So that will be. 3 slashing damage.
Ow!
So this bear in Cossack rolls up on him, tries to bite at him. The kobold sidesteps it, braces the rifle, and in some weird kobold fashion, just jabs at this guy using the wall as if it's like, I don't know, a fucking part of his fighting style, and stabs back at the bear for a moment before it swipes at him and catches him halfway. Cossack can still make an attack. He's gonna make a saber attack. Does an 11 hit?
Nope. Let me roll a d20.
Roll a d20, see if you get higher than 11. Kobold's a threat.
Nope.
Nope. So you're not able to counteract to this one, but you're able to, like, dodge real quick as the saber flies over across your head.
It's just yipping and fucking.
Nikos, you're up. Kobold's holding the
Alright.
pike line against this thing at the moment.
Push him!
Push him off the cliff.
Push him.
Well,
He's
I'll
got the big shield.
approach.
You're gonna have to.
Get my
You're
spear
gonna
back.
Pull your spear out of the ground and fuck him up.
Yeah.
That's
Go
what
ahead.
there's
Put my
a
spear
for.
back
Fucking
at me
cavalry.
and stab him.
Ooh, that
Oh.
hits. Roll me that damage. Alright. So let me do that. And then let me downsize this. As the bear drops and dies, and it is now the Cossack getting up from the bear falling underneath him, seeming very angry with his fucking saber in hand ready to go. What do?
Well, I already used my bonus action and my action, so that's all I got.
Alrighty.
I mean, I could move, but I don't want to move, so.
Peter!
Alright.
Hey! His mount is dead. The Cossack is on the ground. How useless is a Cossack on foot? Oh, man.
If I were to draw my saber, would that take an action?
Nope. That'd be an item interaction. In the
All
same
right,
way
I'm
making
gonna-
like offhand attacks with your pistol and stuff, I imagine it's that cool movie thing where like you hold your rifle in your left hand and you just reach with your right to pull it out for a quick shot. So you'd be able to pull out the saber.
With my rifle. It is my life.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out my saber and I'm going to come up to the other Cossack and I'm going to try and slash him with my Shashka.
Alrighty. Your saber is obviously better
I can find it.
because it's not Polish.
Not a saber, it's a shashka.
It's a shot.
There we go.
Hey, let me double check this guy's AC. Yep, that hits. Give me damage. Hey, okay. You slash this guy across the chest. It looks like he's actually wearing a sort of brigandine armor, but it still manages to cut through it and give a nice little gash across him.
Sucker!
And anything else?
I guess I'm gonna sidestep a little bit.
Alright, do a
Just
little,
try and square up with him. You know,
little
let's
battle
go,
step
bitch.
beside him.
Let's go,
Torin.
bitch.
Torin,
me again?
you're up. Yep.
No, wait. All right. Pistol. Pistol comes out. Rifle's empty. No
You
time to
just
reload.
drop the rifle on the ground.
Yeah, drop the rifle. Is that an action
Nope.
pistol? Okay,
Nope.
sorry. And I
Weapon
get
transfer.
advantage because I have pack tactics and I'm standing near an ally.
You do indeed. Pack tactics, baby. Keep this guy within 10, if not 5 feet of you, and put him next to a wall.
Oh, okay. That's an natural 20 on the attack.
Ha! Roll damage. Also, you might want to. Actually, yeah, that is advantage because pack that. Okay, yeah, fuck, shit. Rolling damage.
2.
Well,
We
it's
need
doubled.
to get you a bigger gun.
It's doubled, so that is 4 damage, but the little 25 ACP purse pistol does whopping 4 damage and it hits this guy. It doesn't seem like it really does anything when it hits his bicep, but you still manage to shoot him with something in the bicep, so yeah.
Shoot him again.
You got an offhand attack bonus action?
Is that still at advantage?
Yeah, that would be at advantage, just -2 to the roll.
What?
You fucking...
One.
The tiniest
whopping
death
2
by
damage.
1,025 ACP rounds. Some North Korean torture here. He'll take 2 damage. Yeah, okay, you just put a hammer pair of 25 ACP into his bicep. He doesn't even seem to notice too much, but it still hurts. It's still a
There's no-
bullet.
There's
I
nothing
told
else
you,
I
James,
can.
we need to get this guy an American 180.
Kobolds just screams at him. Just
Ah! Tink tink. The little bitty purse pistol.
Can I
Holy
throw-
shit.
I wish I could throw the gun.
I need Soren as a mascot at this point.
Just throw the gun out.
Can I- Can I throw the gun at disadvantage?
No, that would have to be on another turn. God.
This thing is useless!
Mag dumps someone point blank, they're still at half health. Damn it. Sabine, give me another
1
death
d4
save.
bludgeoning damage.
Oh god. Oh, that's a second fail. Sabine's not doing great.
Shit.
Sabine's not doing great. Leroy, you're up.
What is a pass fail on a death save?
Above a 10 is a pass, below a 10 is a fail.
Ah,
They've rolled a 5 and a 3, 4 and a 3.
Alright, so let's see. Can I see the one on the ridge from my position?
You can. You got
Okay.
to see them run away from a lump that kind of looks like the ferry and make their way south.
Alright. They are within my attack range. I'm gonna go ahead and open up from my what I believe to be safe position.
It is. You got a little bit of a window cut out there that you can kind of lean up and aim through. So make me your attack. That hits. Roll me damage. We're 45 auto room. Hey, alright. What else would you like to do as a round lands squarely in the side of the bear in an unarmored portion?
I believe I still have a bonus, don't I?
You do.
Where's the box for that? Or is there a box?
There is no box for it.
Okay. How many do you just get one bonus action per turn,
Yep,
or
every turn you get an action, a bonus action, your movement, and an item interaction.
and an item interaction? Okay.
And that could be like picking something up, scooting something, leaning past someone, something minor. But your bonus
Okay.
action is your offhand actions, attacks, spells, things like that.
Gotcha.
Damn, okay, 18 hits. Roll me damage. This fucking 1917's putting in some work. Okay. You land 2 good hits as the bear flumps forward and the Cossack slides to his feet for a moment, looking very perturbed and angry that you just killed his mount with a fucking 45. Alright. What else? That's action and bonus action. You got movement still.
Well, I'm not gonna expose myself. I'm not gonna expose myself. I can't even get the accent going right now. I'm not gonna expose myself because the fucker's got a rifle, and I've already learned my lesson once before. So I'm gonna duck behind cover.
Sounds good. Go back into full cover. Hachu! They're starting to gang up pack tactics and do the JoJo meme on this Cossack rider. How are you gonna contribute?
I'm gonna ignore the fact that you said JoJo meme on this. I'm gonna ignore that. Alright, now I'm gonna cast Chill Touch again, or actually cast it this time on that fucking Cossack over here.
Alrighty. Give him the good old pew. Or the whoosh. Or the shish. Hey, that hits. Give me that damage.
Fucking finally.
Yeah. Oh my god. About fucking time.
Just melts in front of us.
It doesn't melt. Frosts over rapidly in front of you before it starts to crunch a little bit.
Oh, it's also necrotic damage, by the way, in case you wanted to know.
And actually, yeah, I forgot. Yeah, all your stuff does necrotic damage. So yeah, he kind of rapid age semi-melts in front of you into a very gaunt-looking, starved person as he just falls over and is dead.
It's like Scooby-Doo
Okay, so
on
what
Zombie
happens
Island.
whenever I cast this? A ghostly skeletal hand in the space of the creature within range makes a ranged spell attack. That's what happens.
Yeah, a big voodoo snake hand pops up around him and just grips him, and the guy just rapidly ages and dies.
That's disturbing.
Chill touch worked, yay!
And hell, these damn Necron spells are saving my ass right now. The only thing keeping me from being absolutely worthless right now. Yes. Keeping.
What else would you like to do, Hachu?
I
Hachu
guess
Johnson?
move back up to the wall, and I'll be finished with that.
Alrighty, we get to the other Cossack. His mount is dead. He's angry. He's gonna turn, fucking 5 feet, get into full cover behind his bear, so that he can't be shot from whoever shot him on the side. And any, mini, miny, hoplite. He's taking a shot at the hoplite. Never mind, he's not hitting you. Nikos,
That's what I
you're
thought.
up. It bounces right off your shield. You didn't even try to block it. It just ting.
Doesn't Vitor have more decks than me, I think, right?
Technically, I am supposed to go next.
Technically, yeah. You are right. Vita, you're up.
So, so he's covered from Covered from this side then, right?
He's
I did the
covered
thing
from
again.
up this direction from Leroy.
Okay, so we're
Leroy.
gonna draw that there. That's the bear.
Yep, that's the dead bear.
All right. Does the Cossack have his rifle out or his sword out?
Rifle.
All right. In that case, I'm going to put my sword away, raise my rifle, and shoot at him.
Make me your attack.
Let me knock off one of my ammo.
Give me the bang bang.
Bang! Fuck!
So I started blasting, but I missed, and you hit the rock behind him.
You hit the bear.
Oh, yeah, you hit the bear. It just kind of hits with a thwack.
Well, Cossack, that was quite frankly kind of rude. He's already dead.
Let me check my movement. I'm going to move up here.
Alright. Move to the embankment and kind of position yourself against it.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do this turn?
As much as I'd like to heal Sabine, I need line of sight, don't I?
Technically, yes. You do need line of sight.
Healing word is like my only ranged ones then. Unless...
It's a race against time.
Yeah. Everything needs line of sight or is on touch.
Shoot.
Lesser restoration. Yeah, that's touch. That's touch.
You're a hands-on cleric for the time being until you get to higher levels.
Quit touching me.
I do have some range stuff, but I need line of sight for it.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's gonna make my turn.
Alrighty. Nikos.
Alright.
Time to go spear throwing.
Funny you mentioned that.
You gonna haver?
Yeet. The spear sticks into the bear's head.
Well, hold on. I still have that inspiration die.
Ah, you do. You can add that. Hey.
Ow.
You still spear the dead bear in the head.
Well, bonus action, I'll teleport it back to me.
Rips out of the head and comes back to you.
Okay.
Okay.
That's all.
Well, what did I just say? I said
That's
it's already dead. And what are y'all gonna do is stab at it again?
Torrin, you're up.
That's all, folks.
Pick up the motion.
Picks up Mosin.
I have 30 feet. Well, how much do those?
I
clips
gave you an
impact
extra
me?
clip,
I know.
too.
How much do those cliffs impact? Oh wait, what's the damage on the bayonet?
The bayonet does, let me double check right here, 1d6 plus strength.
Oh, that sucks. Well, I can reload and shoot because reloading is an action, isn't it?
Reloading is an action. You'd be able to make a bonus action attack, however,
Yeah.
only.
Yeah. All right, reload the rifle and use the bonus action to shoot.
Nimble little hands does a 4-second reload of a motion shot, fucking unheard of. Cocks it, aims in.
Misses.
Oh damn. Yeah. It hits the you hit the bear again.
This thing must be broken.
It was made by the Soviets. What else can you expect?
Oh my god.
Saving, give me another. Oh. Oh. Oh no. All right. You know, I know what I could do with this. Hold tight, Saving.
Oh, wait. Before you do anything, I'm just checking to make sure there's nothing I can do to help him. But it wouldn't matter because it's not my turn, right?
It's not your turn.
Fuck. Oh well.
So out of anybody's sight, unsure where Saving quite went, you heard a shot, you saw her drop, and Saving, for the moment being, and this will be fun for next session, I'll explain further, But for now, I'll leave you on the cliffhanger of, yeah, the last breath draws out of her as she falls, having been ripped into by a fucking 7.62 round. Leroy, you are up.
I should still be in range.
You are in range. He does
Yeah.
have cover
All
behind the
boys,
bear,
who wants
though.
to go raid Hades with me?
Okay. I'm going to peek out again and attempt to shoot him from behind the bear.
Alright.
Or yeah.
He's partially
yeah.
obscured behind the bear, so make me a attack. Damn! Roll me damage. Fucking. Alright. Good fucking timing there. Holy shit. Yeah, he fucking raises up. You see a pistol and a shaky hand slightly raise up. It steadies and levels itself, fires a shot, catches this guy right upside the head, the only part of him really showing over the bear, and he just knocks over to the side, fully, like, downed. Wow. Okay.
My first nat 20.
Hell yeah. So for the moment, combat drops.
Are we out of turn-based?
You are out of turn-based for the time being. As everybody's able to catch their breath for a half moment and kind of raise up.
I'm a little pissed at this. Sorry to interrupt. I'm a little pissed at this because I was hoping to get that fucker killed before Stream ate it.
That's why I chose. I kind of metagamed a little bit, but that's why I chose to, instead of do a stupid bayonet charge, to try and shoot him instead.
All right. Is her body there?
Her body is indeed laying there. As you
Alright.
start looking around, you find the last location where she was at. She's got a good fucking softball-sized hole I haven't gone through her. She's down. She's done for the count. There's no... make me a religion roll, actually.
Hang on. There we go. I was like, wait a minute, it's not loading.
Oh no.
Well,
So, kind of jaunting your knowledge of fey creatures and magical beings, having a base knowledge that, well, she is from here, she does kind of belong to a different realm. Well, the body is here, kind of like how souls and other beings and existences work. It means her soul is simply somewhere else at the moment. So you have a somewhat narrow window that you could rekindle pending the body is brought back to a applicable, livable status. The soul, in quotations for FA, can be brought back into the body. However, through what means, you don't exactly know, because the Orthodox don't really dabble in resurrection too much.
So what you're saying is I shouldn't perform last rites on her to prevent her from being necromanced.
That's up to you. That's a gamble, my friend.
I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with not that. I guess I'm gonna pass that information on to everyone else and see if the lizard wizard knows anything.
Well, the magic I could perform would not bring her back as herself. I'm not too practiced with the whole revival side of things.
I just rolled 20 on Arcana.
Ooh. Alright. Kobold steps up as you're kind of looking at this, realizing that's necrotic magic a bit higher than your current level is astute for. Kobold, you take a knee and look to the dead fairy, kind of give a sort of look over. Damn, that fucking 20 out of nowhere. Your rolls are insane. You realize, yeah, as a Fae and having studied and looked over much of the various realms and veils between areas, Fae, when they die in this realm, are kind of like when humans or elementals or other beings die, the essence, their soul, goes to a kind of their original realm or their destination realm, wherever it might be. Considering the current location you guys are in, majority of the actual devout that die in this area of the faith would find themselves making their way to various extraplanar regions known as Valhalla, for example. Her being a Fae, likely she is at the moment locked back in the Fae realm.
She's not gone. We can fix this.
We can rebuild her.
If we get to a phone, I might be able to contact someone in the arcane science from London. I have a few colleagues there.
Something.
But
They might
there's
be able
nothing
to
we can do
perform
at the
it.
moment, though, right?
No.
But I know how long we have.
With that religion, that Arcana roll, you know, you got about anywhere from 6 to 8 hours.
We must go now. Right now.
Go where? We still have things to finish here.
I don't.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna top off my rifle while we're idle.
What
No, no.
I think what our little friend here is trying. This is more important. If we don't take care of this now, this could have some ramifications later. The question is, can we step away and come back to this? Will we be able to? Will it jeopardize the mission? This is something we all have.
I don't think we can fuck. I don't think we can step away at the moment. I think we have to finish this first. We are already on the outskirts. Maybe this magical item projecting this zone can do something.
As you're saying this, one of the commando teams comes up, 3 members kind of watching all directions, the lieutenant and the radio man a little bit behind, as they kind of form up on you and all kind of look with a little bit of a grimace, a little bit of a shit kind of look to them before turning their attentions outwards again, kind of pulling a perimeter. When did this happen?
About 2 minutes ago.
Is there nothing you can do now?
Not at the moment. There is something we can do, but we need to finish this first.
I was going to say, we can't halt now at this point. We need to press inward. And judging by what seems to be coming from the main fortress up top, I think we might need to do that very soon. We will do what we can here. We'll hold this perimeter. You all press inside and clear out whatever they're trying to bring about.
Why
And
is the world spinning?
as he says that, all of you kind of look over and realize what he's talking about. You're starting to see sort of a shimmer drop down from the sky. And if you didn't know better, it looks like sort of a very faint cylindrical tube is starting to kind of blink in and out of existence. It's very translucent. You can barely see it. But it looks like a rainbow's kind of flickering in and out slowly, descending down onto the center keep to your north.
God.
Well, that can't be good.
And
I'd
as
roll a
we get to that part, we will
I'd roll a
then-
check. Oh, I was just gonna say I'd roll a check on that, but the adrenaline wore off and the kobold fainted.
Oh, as the kobold
Can
falls
I
over and
roll?
panicking.
Arcana or religion check on this?
Yeah.
We'll do that next session, as we
Okay.
end today's session here. With the very unfortunate falling of a character. Damn.
You know, if you had just used your fucking voice modulator, this wouldn't have happened.